Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a night stream for EVE Online. Good morning, evening. How we doing? Hello. Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing, everybody? It's good to see you. Welcome at night stream. It's stream at night. You know, yes, we normally don't stream at night. Oh yes, hello, 07 to you all. If I disconnect, telling you right now, we got some serious thunder, and I didn't even have time to change this around. Remember? Okay, there can be. If there's two of me, the universe explodes. So I'm glad we were able to figure that out in time, everybody. Because if I hadn't, well, the universe would have exploded. Yesterday for EVE Frontier was really, really awesome. It was great to have all of you there. We got some announcements before we continue, and I had so many random tech things happen today with my OBS. It just like every day something goes on, and you just keep it going. Welcome in, everybody. It's great to see you. How we doing today? Namok, it's good to see you over on the Twitch. Welcome in. Dude on Kick. We got a bunch of Kick follows, YouTube subs. It's great to have y'all. Welcome in. Rated, how we doing? Chill, good to see you. Chris, welcome. Namok, how we doing? 07 to you, Namok. Salomon, good to see you. Geo Kizoli, Uncle Will Gaming. The dude's someone's uncle. Okay, Jen, he's somebody's uncle. Jenster, thanks for the follow. Thanks for being here. Late stream. Ladies and gentlemen, late stream. 2 a.m. best time. Listen, if it's too late for you, go to bed. I want you here, but I'd rather you be having a good life instead. You know what I mean? So, Rated, thanks for that. Appreciate you saying the grants on the old 30K, baby. It is something that is very exciting. We are going to have a couple announcements today that we're going to dive into the show. We get a big show for you planned. Big show. A lot of stuff going on in the world today. We have a lot of things to discuss and a lot of things to talk about. That should it worked. If I you know, the reason why I didn't take the first time, because I didn't do that. I didn't do that the last time. And now that I plosived, it worked just fine. Jenster, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Out of your mind, amazing stuff. Yeah, good to have you. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Got your first kill in Frontier. Good job, Switch. Proud of you. That's how we do it, baby. Playing some Frontier, enjoying myself, even though I got popped, trusting a fellow miner. We don't trust the rock enjoyers, okay? We have to shoot first and ask questions later, especially in the Frontier. Yes, our first announcement for you. We just recently passed 30,000 YouTube subs. This is big milestone, 30,000. It's huge. This makes me one of the biggest EVE Online creators, period, full stop. It's no longer, when I say best EVE guides, it is no longer like just me saying it as a wishful thinking, okay? 30,000 of you think it's so. So thank you for that. Very big deal. We're gonna keep this going. It's gonna be great. I'd like to be, and I think we can be, and to be direct, we're on the trajectory to be the #1 EVE Online YouTuber in both subscribers and views. We're there with views, and again, not opinions. This is just numerical fact. I've been the #1 with views, not subs, just views, for about a year. I get more views in a day than some EVE partners get in a couple weeks. Not a joke. So I'm not trying to dig the other EVE people. I want them to improve. I want the EVE category to improve. It's why we're putting so much work into this, why we're pushing this so much. And you know, I've just been having a great time. I've been really enjoying hanging out with y'all, doing it. So thank you. Speaking of Eve, thank you. That's right, Uncle Ash, right, buddy. Speaking of Eve, this is the Eve Frontier stuff. Let me move our restream. Yeah, let me put it right, actually. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, hi, honey, what's up? Hi, baby. Oh, did you bring me a drink? Thank you, honey. I love you. Oh, look, Chad, tastes like void. Oh, it's not the dark green one. Never mind. You did the right thing. Thank you, honey. I love you. I love you. You're really attractive. Get you a wife, Chad. I got a snack. So I have a snack brought to me by a snack. Love you, honey. She heard that too. That's great. Everyone says hi, Mrs. Loru. She says hi. So this is how it's going to be. Okay. Plus wife standing. Yes. Yes, actually. Let me make sure that that looks good, actually, and then we will continue forward with my little windowed projector. We can put this a little bit lower just because I'm a stickler for production. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, good. All right, y'all. So this has been great. 30,000. We did stream for the first time ever. We streamed Eve Frontier actual gameplay yesterday. So if you missed that stream, I highly recommend that you go check that out. This was after the stream, of course. This was super awesome. I'm surprised how much fun I had playing this game. It was weird. It was different. Many of you have seen that I was playing Dune Awakening, and Dune Awakening is a survival game, and then Eve Frontier was a survival game in the Eve universe, so I didn't even try. And we've positioned ourselves perfectly to be really great at Eve Frontier and Eve Online and Dune Awakening. We're just gonna keep, it's gonna go great. It's gonna go really great. So, she's definitely more popular than me. 100%. That's what I'm saying, Sam. I was amazed. Let me put it here so y'all can see it better and you don't need to see my face. I was amazed at how polished it was in alpha. There were some rough edges for sure. Definitely some rough edges. But the game itself was just enjoyable, I think, with some tweaking. The fact that in alpha it was already such a solid core made me very happy for its future and really put to bed, I gotta be honest with you, all my fears about it. So if you want to play this weekend, it's free to play. It's free to try out this weekend. !Frontier in chat. You get use my referral code. You can click that. I don't get paid or anything. It's just, they can see that Loru, tell them Loru sent you. That's all it is. And you can play this weekend for free. For free. So go check it out. And Eve Frontier, solid base as an alpha. Eve Vanguard, solid base as an alpha. Eve Online continues to be in the best place it's ever been. I'm just hopeful about the future of CCP games and about our beloved Eve universe. And that's what I've started to call it. I've started to call it the Eve universe. So that's right, Sam. You done did it. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Biggie. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Have you been setting up language Lagrange points? I almost said language points because my dyslexia did a thing. No, I have not. You know what I'm saying? Would you like vertical building options so I could make my base more appealing to my OCD? Yeah, I wanted to. They've said they want to do that. It's just a matter of time until they do. Because again, alpha. Totally agree. They saw me say that. They saw everybody agree. So it's in there. It's not because I said it. It's because they want it to be. So speaking of code Loru, ladies and gentlemen, this right going on right now. We do have some packs going on the Marquee store right now. Now the Plex sale is done. There's no more Plex sale. So make sure you keep a sharp eye. Whenever there's a Plex sale, we talk about how to use it to maximize your money and not just, don't just spend money on the game. That's what we always say. Wait for there to be a Plex sale. Then you can get your Omega for $10 a month instead of the normal $20. We detail out how to do that for you. These two packs, we're saying this all the time. The $42 pack, I'm gonna tell you straight up, this is not, nope, this is a nope. This is a no from your friendly neighborhood Loru. It's mostly skins and 600 Plex and a booster, whatever, for $42. Not worth the money. I'm telling you right now, it's just not worth the money. These are something I disagree with buying. What I would do is I would go look at these items in the market. So let's see how much these are in our lovely friendly neighborhood market. Everything's friendly neighborhood today. Let's see how much these are now because they're at the lowest price they're ever gonna be. So these are only going, are these 2 million? So these are actually, oh my God. So you're telling me some of the mats here are going for only 2 million-esque. So these are going for really low. I would put buy orders in for these that you can afford to put buy orders in for because they're at the lowest price they are right now. And with enough time, maybe a month or two, we're going to see these go back up. and then you can sell them for more stuff. So definitely do that. Like these are going for 39 million. Look how much these, yep, see what I'm talking about? Okay, these were 75 million and they crashed because they're in this pack and now they're only going for half. So you put some buy orders in for these 6 million. Even you can turn a profit today. So one of the main things we like to talk about on this channel is not just how you can make money in the game by spending dollars. That's secondary to me. I want you to have a good time. So you can see these and you can actually buy them in game and turn them for a profit. So check that out. The $42 pack, not worth. The $14 pack, honestly worth. 15 bucks for 20 days of my end 50 plex end thing. Sure, it's like just over it's just worth it, you know, like worth it just a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily get a bunch of them, but hey, there it is. So are they worth it? No. Yes. And all right, these packs are always kind of weak. I honestly don't know why they put those in because not super strong, but hey, that's how it is, right? So, you know, that is amazing. So yeah, Frontier happens. We got Eve stream today. We got Friday tomorrow. I'm going to announce this today. I was going to wait till tomorrow. I'm taking next week off. Can you, Lyra, can you pause? I'm going to take next week off. My AI producer chat, okay? I'm going to take next week off for streaming. I need to reset. And I want to get kind of direct with y'all. I've been streaming a ton. I've been breakneck speeding since 3 weeks before FanFest for about 2.5, 3 months now. And there's a lot of things piling up in real life and for my brand. For the first time, I actually missed an opportunity ever for a connection, and I'm not going to go into anything else because of NDAs, okay? And I don't have time. I just don't have time. So I need to take a break. So next week, we're taking off from stream. No streams. There will be videos. So tomorrow's Friday Fleet will be the last time you see me for a week. For a week. We practice wellness here. We practice wellness. Many of you know this. Let me open up the old, I'm sorry, I'm switching scenes so much. Let me go back to this. We're going to do an EVE Online giveaway in just a moment anyway. Let me scroll up for the newbies to our welcome and info section in our Discord. We have 3 core values here: generosity, wellness, and community. These are not just words. They're tenets that we try to live by and are interwoven into our content. Okay, so generosity, I hope y'all see how generous we're about to be. We're going to do an EVE giveaway in just a sec, so come on down to win some stuff. Wellness. I need a break. I need a break. And I'm not going to be waking up late and sleeping in. I need a break to catch back up. So I'm going to practice what I preach a little bit. And next week, we're not going to stream at all. At all. We're just going to make videos. So thank you for being understanding. Okay. Thank you for being understanding. Is that, oh my God, did I actually time that? Is that July 4th weekend? Did I do that right? Next week. Oh my gosh. I didn't even plan that, bro. That's actually, I probably would have needed to take it off Friday anyway. Yo, I'm actually, you know, if I'm going to take off, that's perfect because I actually can't next Friday. Wow. See how disconnected I am? I didn't even know that was Friday, you know? So amazing. So thank y'all for your understanding and your patience. Go camping. My wife and I are going to hang out. That's for sure. Okay. I'll go touch grass. That's right. So rated, why not? Why can't you catch streams? They're so much fun. So with that said, videos will continue. We have resumed our video publishing. We made one 3 weeks ago for Dune, and we have some EVE stuff coming in. This video did very well, the war. We're going to be covering more of the goons versus pandemic horde stuff today. We're going to do some of that coverage today. This one did break 1,000. It just takes a sec to go. That's great. We're going to have more Dune Awakening stuff. Our first ever EVE Frontier thing where we got to talk to CCP Odin as well. More videos coming out, y'all. More stuff to enjoy. I need to be able to keep pushing that and having a good time with it. So that's the goal next week, is to get ahead of videos. I got to fully hire my editors. That's something that I've been dragging my feet on. I've been trying to do it, and it's just been tough for me, you know, and I just got to keep it going. So while we talk about stuff, let's do a giveaway. What do we have? Anything in here that I need to give away? This is done. That's done. So these are spoken for. Anything over here? I don't think so. No, I did pass 21,000 plex. We're going to talk about this in just a sec. I'm not spending dollars on this. This is with ISK. So I just, you know, we're going to talk about that. That's actually important. We're going to talk about that in just a sec. What's in here that we can give away at the start of the stream to really kind of do stuff? That's only 10 million ISK. 2 million. Is that a Galnet skin? Those are normally pretty good, but this is 46. Gila Abyssal Thunderstorm skin. That sounds like it's expensive. 1.2 billy to start the day. Yeah, sounds good to me. 1.2. Oh, chat, it's got literal lightning on it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win this Gila Thunderstorm skin, literal lightning worth 1.2 billion-esque, you first got to be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. Then you got to be in Discord. Do those two things and you'll be eligible to enter in. We'll start with that. We'll see a couple minutes go by to let the newbies join the Discord, and then we will give this away. This is a good one for sure. JM Luso, it's good to see you. How are we doing today? 07, yes sir. I won't lie, I was kind of hoping for a late night doing stream. I hear you, Chill. I hear you. Yeah, we have, that's a good point, Chill. We have all of our schedules up in the events section. See how it's kind of blinking? Events section of Discord, you can see Eve, and Dune, Dune and Eve, and Vanguard is coming up in September. So you can see the full schedule up in our Discord. Easy peasy. Time to wake up, chat. Time to wake up, Samurai. We got some giveaways to win. That's thanks, Sonny. Appreciate that. I love it. Let's do this giveaway, y'all. Let's do this giveaway, and then we're going to talk about things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing you have to do in order to win 1.2 billion-esque is type "good evening" one time, case sensitive, into Discord in our giveaway chat. Type "good evening" one time, say it back, okay? One time, case sensitive, into Discord. Follow the prompts on the old screen. Gotta be in Discord. There's always one, you know. I'm telling you, Namak, I got you. You're new. Follow the on-screen prompts, buddy. Gotta be in Discord, baby. Join us. Come on down, and you'll get it done. Discord is in the description, as always, in the description. Check it out. Come on down. Let's keep it going. Let's get it done. Come on down, y'all, in the description, as always. Y'all guys are smart. Come on now. Everybody knows if you want to get a content creator's links, it's in the description. Come on. You know where it is. You already do. So I have currently 22, almost 22,000 Plex. This is 135 billion-esque. I've been buying this up slowly but surely. Why? Now that I've hit 30,000 on YouTube, we are going to be going for our big bad subathon. Our record has, we've given away 800 billion-esque in a single stream. Pochfin capitals, not Pochfin capitals, literal thousands of Plex, 800 billion-esque in one stream. My goal is to get to 1 trillion-esque in one stream. That's our goal on our next subathon. Contempo showing up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a raid from Contempo. What's up, Contempo? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping off the people over on twitch.television. You just joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down if you want to win a Gila Thunderstorm skin. And this is 1.2 billion-esque and has literal lightning. Come on down. You can follow on Twitch, sub on YouTube, be in Discord, type the word we say into Discord. We'll do one more giveaway for Contempo and his viewers. Thank you very much, Contempo, for dropping off the people. Come on down. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, we were just talking about how we had 30K on YouTube, 30K subs. Thank you. Huge, big stuff. Now we got to do the subathon. We got to plan the subathon. And the last time we did a subathon, we gave away 800 billion-esque. So my goal on the next subathon, which I'm planning, there is not a date yet, is we give away 1 trillion-esque. A trilly. It's going to be one for the books. Keep a sharp eye on the calendar. We're going to announce it in Discord, announce it on Twitter, like always. Come on down. Welcome in, Raiders. You're right about that, honey. Definitely perfect timing. Thank you. I love your hair, honey. Thanks for that. But I don't usually get to raid you. Normally stream different times. That's right, Contempo. Yeah, we did a night stream this week. We're checking out the night. It's just our stream at night. We're normally streaming in the morning, but we're going to try out some night streams for us and see how that goes. Thanks, Fracture. Thanks. A trilly. Yeah. I like to give away 1 trillion-esque. I think that sounds fun. Thanks, Bellum. It's the, you know. You know what's funny about that emote? I actually tried that emote back in the day and it got blocked by Twitch. I had it because I had the C on the chin. They said the C on the chin was lewd. And I literally responded to them and go, "Dear Twitch mods, this is the Crimson Chin caricature. It's in reference to that from the Fairly Odd Parents. What's lewd about a children's show? Get your mind out of the gutter. I've removed the C from the chin, you weirdos. Now approve the emote." Actual email. They approved it. Twitch Wild, man, they got some weirdos working at that company, but I digress. Let's do this giveaway, and then once it's done, we'll do another one for the Contempo audience, okay? When I type sold, this is going to be done. Going once. Going twice. Last call. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold, baby, when it's... Oh! Crimson 1. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. Let's get some... We need some press Fs for Crimson 1. Very almost got it. We'll do one more for the people that came in from Contempo's chat. All good. All good. We'll do one more for this, okay? Here we go. The winner, Gila Thunder. Gila Thunder skin is... See, when we do a giveaway at the start of the stream, there's less people, which means you have more chances to win. And the winner this time is Regin Bogie! Congratulations. Congratulations. Sold, that's right, that's right. You get it, Regin, as always. Check the giveaway status column. We're gonna give this away to you after stream. I'll DM you on Discord to get your in-game name to give you your winnings. Until then, my friend, that skin is going to go and live inside of our giveaway done folder. Okay, so we actually have another. Should we do another chat for Contempo? We have a ton of these. We have Exostorm, Firestorm, and ooh, Darkfields. I gotta believe this one's more expensive. Yeah, 2.7 Billy for you, Contempo, for you and your raid. Let's give away. Oh. Chan, it's beautiful. Black on black. Oh my god, it's got dark smoke coming off of it. Listen. I have a lot of Gila skins, okay? I have a lot of Gila skins, but that's quite a skin. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gila Darkness skin with literal smoke coming off it. Ominous, yes. It's not a Gila skin, it's a Gila skin. In order to win, you got to be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. Always the free stuff, always, forever and always. Then you got to be in Discord, do those two things, and you'll be eligible to enter in. I'm going to give the Contempo people 3 minutes. I'm going to set a 3-minute timer to get in just because, and we'll talk about the subathon a little bit while we let those people come in because we've got some people coming in. Look, if you're from Contempo's community, I know how it is.
I don't want to join your Discord, Loru. I'm in enough content creator Discords. I don't want to have to keep up with it.
You don't. Welcome, chat, to the notification rolls channel. By default, we do not ping you ever in my Discord. No at everyone's. No at here's. No pings. If you join and do not react to any of these, you're good. 0 pings. We want you to engage with our community at your speed, at your pace, okay? If you want our YouTube videos, that's the red hearts. You click that. Every time we make a YouTube video, you get a notification in our Discord at the red heart. If you want all our notifications, that's videos, streams, Instagrams, posts. I know all the Twitters, all of them. That's the black heart. Thank you for the 492 of you that have all notifications turned on. It's fantastic. It's just amazing. Thank you for that. The 950 of you that have live stream noties turned on by clicking this purple heart, you're already at the live. You might as well click the purple heart to make sure you're notified while we're doing this. And then finally, the green heart is our socials. It's like our Instagrams. Whenever I have a nice good steak, you'll get a notification about that, okay? So choose your ping experience. You don't, look, we're all working adults. I'm not gonna like make you follow every little thing I do. Engage at your speed, baby. It's just whatever you want to do, okay? We're all trying to live a good life, aren't we? You know? I agree, Fractured. I agree to that. So, give me stuff you can ping forever. My man's wants stuff, chat. We got a minute left. Okay, we got a minute left on the old Contempo timer. Thank you again for Contempo for dropping the people off. Let's talk about the subathon a little bit more while we wait for this minute to go through. And we wait for the people to follow the on-screen prompts, okay? Contempo, I will see you soon. Thank you very much. Today's Abyss, so you'll be seeing some good stuff in just a moment. So, the subathon last time was huge. We had our first ever capital ship undock. We had a Thanatos drop deep into nullsec, fighting a brand new Ansiblex killable Ansiblex gate. The Ansiblex wasn't new, but killing it was. This was a grandfather Ansiblex. And we died at the first one, but in a blaze of glory, you'll have seen that YouTube video. We also did our infamous Marshall Jitta undock. There are people to this day that look at my Z kill and think I was killed. The Marshall soccer. That's right, in Jitta. There are people that think that I undocked a Marshall with no modules on it and was killed at Jitta. There are people that think that because they've looked at Z kill. But you know the full story, don't you, Chan? Because you were here. And if you weren't here, you watched the video. You saw the fishbowl, Chan. You did. Okay, and you understand. All right. That's good, Dude's Dude. Yo, the Deluge is one of my favorite ships. See that? All right, y'all. Here we go. The word is, that's not the right word, guys. You gotta hold. You gotta hold. In order to win this Abila skin, did you hear me, chat? This Gila dark skin. You gotta be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. Be in Discord and then type the word we say. And the word is, type code Loru, chat. Type code Loru one time case sensitive into Discord one time case sensitive. Ladies and gentlemen, the best place to get the cheapest EVE Online items, Omega, skill points, packs is on the Marquee Dragon store, and it's even cheaper if you use code Loru, okay? Every single time there's a sale, we detail out exactly how to use those sales to squeeze, to really get the best bang for your buck, and we do that over on our Patreon. I recommend you follow the Patreon. We treat it like a blog. It's free. There is paying stuff, but look, if you're brand new, if you've never seen me before, I don't want your money. I want you to look at this button right here. Join for free, baby. Okay, you don't worry about the exclusive perks for the paying members, the merch, all the good stuff. Just press join for free. I don't want your money. I don't want it. Instead, check out our Patreon for free because in a nice blog style, I know some of you don't like the fast talking millennial over here with a giant nose. Okay, some of you actually want to read and want to do step by step. We got it for you. Okay, here you go. Here's how to get $10 a month for Omega using the Plex sale. Now the Plex sale's gone. It's not here anymore. What is here are these two packs. And if you missed the start of the stream, this pack, straight up not worth it. I wouldn't buy it. But if you want the $14 pack, which is just worth it, just enough, I would do it like this. You add it to cart, you press checkout, you type LORU, you press apply, and you get the same items with a bit of a discount. I know it's not a lot of money, you know, but it is less money. So every time you get Plex, skill points, Omega, packs, I get a cut, you get it for cheaper. Thank you for that. So, you got it. Of course, Eve Terror, I got you. So I just want a code Laurel bumper sticker from my Badger. Bro, I would love that. I would love that so much. So to those of you, the 1,300 of you, 1,300 of you have used my code in the past 30 days. We've been going up on that every single month. It's been nuts. I was just talking about a couple months ago how it's like 900 of you. Now it's 1,300 of you every month using my code. Thanks. It's a big deal. Now, you can get the same items on the official EVE store, and you can use my code on the official EVE store, but you don't get a discount there. I get a bigger cut on the official store. I'd rather you use Marquee's store because you get a discount there. I don't need the extra couple percent, whatever the heck it is. If you want to get the cheapest EVE items, use code Loru over on the Marquee store and save some money. I get a cut, you save some money. Marquee, of course, wins as well. Literally everybody wins, so thank you to that. Thanks for using my code. I really appreciate it. And hey, if you like Contempo more, use his code. He's a great content creator. So thank you, honey. my wife, who's never bought an EVE Online item in her life, is like, thanks. Thanks, honey. I love you a lot. It's so good. I love having my wife here, so it's great. Kim, thank you. But if you ever want money off, use on Marquee store. Whatever you want to do. I'm not your dad. Let's do this, y'all. Going once. Thank you, Kim. I really appreciate that. Going twice. Tearless coming in. Last call on this Darkness Gila skin. Almost 3 billy coming in. 5, 4. When I type sold, this is done. 3, 2, 1. Sold, baby. Thanks for the kick follow. Thanks for the kick follow, y'all. Appreciate that. Good. Grab the winner. I got you, Nargle. Winning. The co-show is winning. There it is. There it is. Shadow Spender, thank you. Hello, wife of Loru. Thank you, Jay. So thank you for that. So, Nil by Month says stream lag. It happens to the best of us, bro. That's why. Nil, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry about that, dude. You know, sometimes it do be like that. You get a solid press F from me, my friend. That's right. Sorry about that, Nil. You gotta be quicker than that. Okay. You gotta be a little bit quicker than that. That's all. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see who wins the Dark Aguila skin. I wanna show y'all something. We say this every single time. Getty, you got DQ'd, and if you keep spamming, we're gonna kick you. The bot DQ'd you, Getty, because you spammed like a ton. Like you typed it so much. I'm just gonna kick you now, dude, because that's a lot. That's a lot of spam. You're just getting kicked. Look at this. Dude kept typing. Dude's 11 years old. Come on now. You know, this is not only did the bot DQ you, this is the most egregious spam I've seen in like months of streaming. So if you want to rejoin the server, you can. Just stop spamming. Stop spamming. Okay, thank you. So the spam, the bot DQs you. I was like, the bot flagged. Why I saw that? The bot actually flagged it twice. I've never seen the bot say, hey, one person gets DQ'd twice. Bro got double DQ'd because he just kept typing it, man. What the heck? Crazy. Well, hey, you know, can't be doing that, man. Gotta listen to what we say. The winner of the Gila Darkness skin is Tons Ritz. Congratulations. Got it. There it is. Boom, boom. Tons, congratulations. As the same thing, Tons, as our last one, we're going to DM you after stream, and we're going to DM you on Discord to get your in-game name. Any winners, feel free to send me your in-game name on Discord to speed things up. We'll be able to get you your items very soon. Both of these are, it says 0. This is a 5 billion-esque in the first, what is this, first 40 minutes of stream that we're already giving stuff away. It's great. Fantastic. It's lovely. It's delicious. One day soon, chat. We're gonna take this out. Not today. You like my skin, chat? You like we call this the Forest Witch skin because we're a Baba Roga. Okay, God, I love this ship. It's just very nice ship. This is okay. We're gonna sit in the Baba Roga here and just have a good time. Now it's time for a yeet. Not yet. Okay, I made this skin. Thank you, Lost Soul. Yes, there it is. I wonder if Twitch is slower than YouTube. Typically, YouTube is a little bit slower than Twitch. Typically, but hey, who knows, man? Who knows with what's going on? Yeah, check this out. I made this skin. This is the Intaki green skin with matte black and matte gray accents. I'm a fan of a skin that looks sleek. That isn't like a ton of colors. Just give me some accents. Give me a little bit of just a slight color differential, and then we're good to go. And I like how it already has red coming out of the sides, right? Because here's how the Baba Roga normally looks. Check this out. Here's how the Baba Roga normally looks. Look at this. It's got this like gray, green, and I don't love the base Triglavian color. It looks like someone's painting with green in the next room. You know, there's not a lot of green on this ship. But if you put my skin on, okay, it goes delicious. Very nice. And and there's accents of gray and black, and it looks really, really sick. So I'm very, very pleased with how the ship came out and how it looks. I love it. You should do a Necron skin. That would be sick, actually. I really do like that. If you haven't seen this thing Bastion moded, you will at some point. You will, don't you worry. So I'm currently training for that ship. That's great, Tech. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Old busted, new hotness. Yes, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some segments for y'all today. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Everybody say, hi, YouTube. Let's see what we've got today. Everybody say, hi, YouTube. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know what's up with Ezekiel chat. Every single time. It's like every day. I don't clear my cookies. It's just every day I have to re-sign in. Who is the most dangerous solo pilot in all of EVE Online for the last month? Well, that's what we're going to answer today on stream. And for you on the VOD, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Let's see it. EVE's most dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Name's Loru. I've been doing this for, well, a long time now. I don't think I do. I have to do the intro again. And this is EVE's most dangerous. And we're going to be checking out who's who today on the various things. And actually, I actually spoiled some stuff. Let me actually redo that intro. Ready? Let me redo the intro because I actually spoiled something, chat. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and EVE enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now. And our number 3 most dangerous for this month is Val Aurorus. Now I have bronze, silver, and gold coming up here. Val is our bronze, and these don't reflect solos, but just trust me, okay? This was the number 1 solo point, not kills, points for the last 30 days. Let's check out what Val does, and let's see how he PvPs and how you, if you're a newer to mid-tier player, can approach solo PvP like this. This will be the first time we ever do a solo episode of this. Let me show you what's up. Let's see what Val flies. Val got a really solid big Barghest kill here. Ooh, with a Cenotaph. Bro's got a Ceno. Bro's Cenoing it up, and he killed a Barghest? Tell me these are like, oh my, look at this is like a ranged Barghest? Why does he have, oh, because this is lock speed. Gotcha, so this is a snipey Barg. Gotcha, okay, so we, Cenotaph took out the snipey Barg. Then we got an Ishtar here. A man after my own heart. Val, you're a Proteus enjoyer. Oh, well, I'll see you at the club meeting. You know, that's great stuff. Excellent. ENI also with, is this a golem? My guy got. He's out here in a golem, popping ENIs, killing it. This is really awesome, actually. I haven't seen, normally it would be the other way around. And a Loki. So Val, this is really impressive. A jack of all trades. The last couple times we've done this, it's been Cat of Navy, just like one person will stick to one ship, and then it's like Draugr, Marsha, you know. Now you've gotten one of each. This is pretty sick. Let's see what his recent losses are and see if you can find out what he flies. Now, we did see the Cenotaph was killing the Barghest. Let's go after this, and let's see his fit, and let's show you how you can approach some skill that Val has by using a similar fit. Let's see if we can check this out, okay? So let me get this guy. Let me just get this fit here really quick, chat. Thank you kindly. Let's see what we got here for a Cenotaph. All right, so let's not worry about the Barbaroga today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we do have an Abyssal rolled Afterburner. Okay, so just assume that this slot is an Afterburner. And let's check out what we've got going on here. So we've got the standard big DPS fit. He's actually opted for triple missile, single gun. So the Cenotaph is one of those ships that can do 2 weapon types. Very unique. And is the Tholos and the Cenotaph the only ship that can do 2 weapon types? I think it might be. I actually think that is the case. And what we're seeing here is a very interesting choice on which weapons to take. He's chosen to not get the double gun and the triple missile launcher. So how the Cenotaph actually works out is the guns are going to do more damage than the missiles. But the problem is the tracking, okay? The problem is the tracking. The Cenotaph is not going to be able to fit a ton of tracking modules because its mids and lows are really spoken for. So you're going to have better application if you do missiles on a Cenotaph or a Tholos. So if you're PvPing and you're in a Tholos or a Cenotaph, my first big tip for you, especially after seeing Val's success, is use missiles, specifically heavy assault missiles on your Cenotaph, okay? So let's look at the rest of the highs that we have here. We do have a single NOS, a A-type small energy NOS, just one thing, just a little bit of stuff to get you some cap back. You are going to need it with all the other things coming in here. Let's check out the cap batteries that we've got coming in here. Oh, we've got 2 types of cap batteries as well. We've got 2 cap boosters. See? Which one do you think is which, y'all? I think it's like this. We've got a capacitor booster here. Okay, this is for cap. Oh, let's make this yellow so you can see it against the various things. This one is for cap. It's hard to draw with my mouse. This is for shields. Okay, so the Cenotaph gets bonuses for shield Healy boys. Okay, check it out. Shield booster. So he's got an extra large shield booster on this guy, and it's the ancillary. So you don't run off of capacitor. This is very wise if you're going to be taking this out. Very, very wise. We're going to edit that part out. Okay, obviously. I think we've got the 800s in the shield booster and the 400s in the capacitor booster. So this means that these two combined, very smart. And I actually haven't seen this on a Cenotaph recently. So this is going to let you run, if we just turn this off, this one thing is going to let you run all your modules, including your afterburner, at a cap stable as long as you have capacitor and keep it going. What is the Cenotaph's win condition? It is to survive. This is a damage over time ship with the breacher pod right here, baby. Most of the DPS, especially on a bigger ship like a Barghest, is going to come from a breacher pod. It's one of the reasons that this ship is so well used and so well loved, and it's so hard to fly. They're unique. They don't play like any other ship in the game, and it looks like Val has mastered this. Let's go see some other things on this fit and see what else we can get ourselves into. A micro warp drive. Big tip for people flying PvP ships. You see this a lot. You're not going to bling out or even tech 2 your MWDs. Why? Because it removes the capacitor on your ship. And this new view is cool, CCP Games, but I got to be honest with you. I like me the vertical. I'm just used to it. Okay, let's get rid of these really, really quick. Jeez Louise. Let's do this. I clicked the wrong button. Oh my God, can I not shift do it this? Did you guys really remove the ability for me to shift do this? So I got to go one by one and like remove these. I'll edit this out. CCP Games, fix that, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's let me look at this. Show. Did they change this? Am I losing my mind? Where they must have changed this. Where's the show only that differ button? Chat, they broke my compare window, dude. I don't want it to look like this. Well, I'm just not going to look at the compare window. They've changed it. I don't understand it right now. My ADD can't handle it, so whatever. So trust me on this. The Tech 2 Afterburner takes away a bunch of capacitor that the Tech 1 named ones, the ones that aren't like Micro Warp Drive Tech 1, like the Quad LF or whatever. Use one of these instead. This is a really good pick, and you go 1600 combined with the rapid deployment charges in the skirmish here. So you got to understand, without this on, we're going to go 1371 with your Micro Warp Drive. With this on, we're going 1613 for a single slot to give us almost 300 on-grid speed is a large boost, especially because we're nano-fitted. So this, I don't see any fluff on this fit. It's really awesome. We even have the blip to be able to get, just to be able to make you go that way. We do have the ionic field projector. This makes you lock faster, or is this targeting range? Maximum targeting range bonus. So we can target out to 105. 105? Why? 105? You can't point something. He's double prop modded. He can't point it that far out because he's got the hard point in case of E-War. Ah. Okay. Understood. And by the way, I'm going to, I don't know why my alerts are like popping up here, or they're not making noise right now. That's very, very strange. That's very, very strange. Okay, so yeah, he's got the maximum targeting range out to 100. I'm not exactly sure. We have some people in chat saying it says E-War. Probably the case. That's fine. We also have a signal amp that is going to stop him from getting ECM jammed, among other things. So really interesting fit. The double prop mod is pretty sick. I maybe don't necessarily want the Micro Warp Drive, but I understand it. So you can close the distance more. And if you have a 10, why the double prop mod? Okay, the double prop mod. Let me get just a Tech 2 one here. Why the double prop mod? Because if you are pointed, if you are being scrammed, you can't use the Micro Warp Drive, but you can use the afterburner. This ship needs to kite. Correct. Breacher hit and run. Yeah. Poke him with the breacher pod. Leave. Let it run its course. Do it again. Okay. It is technically right. It's triple prop mod. So he might even be, especially on a Barghest, which is going to do a ton of DPS. A ton. What this guy is a prop. Oh, that's the Cenotaph. What, especially on the Barghest, what he's doing, I think, is he's locking up the Barghest, and then he's poking it with the breacher pod, and then leaving at like 100, and then coming back in, hitting the breacher pod, leaving again, trying to get out of his range. That's what I think might be happening. Could the Barghest just warp out? I hope so. I don't know why he wouldn't, to be honest, but who knows, man. Val, this is a pretty sick Cenotaph fit. Well done. That's our bronze medal for the most dangerous solo killer this month. Wow, that's incredible stuff. Let's check out the silver medal right now. Val is bronze. The silver medal goes to Instinct. Okay, we got Instinct right here. Is from Horde. Horde doing some good stuff here. This is a solo silver medal for the past 30 days. Let's see what Instinct is doing here. Killed some cat. It looks like we got some faction warfare stuff going on. We got some low sec shenanigans. Looks good. We've got a stabber fleet killing a cat fleet. Okay, so you're punching down a little bit. Ooh, Draugr with the Velis disintegrator. Very, very nice. Another. Let's look up the Draugr fit, y'all. We got 3 with the Draugr fit. Let's see what y'all can get. I think we found one. Here is our Draugr fit. Instinct has been killing a bunch of people solo with this Draugr fit and farming the faction warfare. Let's see how you can fit this person's ship and fly it yourself, and what we can glean from Instinct. God, you guys are going to make me say some funny words. I tell you what, let's check this out. All right. Draugr is a destroyer. The Draugr is going to be another speedy boy. I can tell. Ooh, yeah. Rapid deployments and evasive maneuvers. And we've got Mystic on there. This is the mid-range ammo. No, max range. Excuse me. I believe it's max range ammo for this. And we are going fast. We're going 2,800 with an afterburner, dude. That's really crazy. We're a nano fitted with the internal. Look at the synergy that we got going on here. Nano fit, fast, and we've got a long point, 30k point, and if you get close, you get another one. This is a nasty looking fit here. Okay, this is kind of disgusting. All right, the sheer amount of stuff I'm gonna save this Draugr fit, dude. And it is. Look how expensive this fit is, though. 1.4 billion on a destroyer. This is a blinged out ship, chat. What the heck? Where is the bling coming from? Where is it? The Velis? Is that where all the stuff's coming from? 1.4 billion. Or is the Draugr just that expensive right now? The Draugr is $500 million right now. I did not know that the Draugr is this expensive. What happened? What happened? Oh, the Barbaroga happened, right? See what happens to the market in EVE Online chat. The Barbaroga uses Triglavian Tech 2 mats, and I guarantee you the Draugr shares some of those mats. This is the highest the Draugr has ever been. Nasty. Okay, nasty. This disgusting ship, literally 1.4 billion right now. Still great. I need to protect my Draugr, seeing as how expensive that is. So why the double command bursts here? You're going to see that he has a small command processor in the rigs. Newbies won't know about this. You're going to increase the number of command burst modules on the ship by 1. Okay, so you already have to be able to use command bursts. This can use 1. With this rig, it can now use 2 of them. Why? Why has this person done this? Well, evasive maneuvering and rapid deployment. Evasive maneuvers are going to let you, making it harder for enemy weapons to hit. Your signature radius goes down and your agility goes up. Agility means you can turn faster and you can warp out faster, okay? Rapid deployments are going to be used for increased afterburner micro warp drive speed by 12%. Let's take a gander at this. With these off, sheesh, we're still going 20. We're going 2,400 without the boost on. Are we overpropped? We're overpropped. We got that's why. Also, we have a cruiser tier prop mod. Okay, our base speed is 444. Still pretty fast. With this on, we go 24. We turn like a brick, but who cares? You just got to spool up and sit at range. With this on, boop, we go up to 28. That's pretty disgusting. And this makes your, look right here, baby. Look right here. Okay, your signature radius is going to go down. That may not seem like a lot, but this makes you way harder to hit. Signature radius is going to make it harder to lock you and makes it harder to hit you on a ship that's made of paper. And the only thing we have is this small armor repper. This is going to kill basically any ship that it can get range on and get speed on. And you're just this is the spin around you ship. Really awesome fit. Excellent stuff. Well done to Instinct for this fantastic fit. Don't sleep on the ammo choice here too. 34 km, just sitting there, getting it done. Well done. The most dangerous in EVE for the last month. Solo is Instinct in the Draugr. Can't get over it. The gold medal, the number one for this month, 2025, June 2025, is Delin Hunt. Delin Hunt of the Black Rabbits, coming in here. A very negative sex status. Very negative sex status. What is Delin doing as a solo pilot? Let's see. Looks like we have a high sec solo kill here. Interesting. More low sec stuff. Probably some faction warfare. A Vexer Eater. An eater of Vexers. A drone hater indeed. What do we have here? We have, is this a Stabber? Stabber Fleet. Interesting. Stabber Fleet. We have a Stabber Enjoyer. Is that a Brutix? Okay, chat. We're going to go look at that Brutix because I am intrigued. He hunted the Vexers down in Aboon. Let's see if we can find those Brutix fits. I'm very intrigued by this. He absolutely slaughtering them. What the heck, dude? Let's go to his losses and see if we can find our Brutix fit and see if y'all can be able to fly this better and be able to have a goal to get towards. There it do be, chat. Shadow Cartel took him out. Let's check out this Brutix fit. Let's see how he flies it and see if y'all can glean some PvP information from EVE's most dangerous. Let's see about it. So we do have a hull tanked, bricked up Brutix. That's a thick door. Look at this. 4 bulks. Lol. Memphis knows the moment you saw the 4 bulks, you're like, oh, okay. We have almost 100,000 EHP on a battle cruiser. That's wild. We got that micro warp drive to catch them, the hard point to hold them. We've got the web to slow him down. We've got the MWD to blink away. It's an offensive, it's a defensive tool. You can catch him, you can get away from him. We've got the triple transverse bulkheads in the rigs. These rigs alone, look at this number right here. These rigs alone are literally half our EHP, and all of this for 126 million ISK with EC drones. I gotta tell you, this fit is gross. It's real good because it's so cheap. You can go get 4 of these in your, yes, JM Blue said that's the best part. This ship does 662 DPS. Okay, what are we doing if we heat these bad boys? 762 is not nothing to scoff at. And we've got a single NOS just chilling. This ship, why this is so good, the best PvP fits are the ones that are effective for the price. So you can get back into him. He's not worried about losing these. Now, he hasn't lost that many. Looks like he's lost, let's go back to his character sheet. Looks like he's lost 1 in so many days. How many Brutixes have we lost, my friend? 1 in, this is the 8th of last month. So 1 in a month. He don't care. He's lost 1. This ship, cheap, effective. How would you fly this? Blasters are close up. So you're going to use the micro warp drive and or the micro jump drive to blip, get nice and close to people, lock them down, start shooting, use the NOS to try to get them out. And look, they're going to go through your shields. They're going to go through your armor. Then they're going to get to your hull. And that damage control, look at the EHP. Just the damage control takes you from 50, look at this, 59 to 91. This is a 30,000 EHP click because of the amount of hull this gets. This is a brick. The drones are EC drones. This is going to unlock targets from him. This is an effective ship. This is a cheap ship. And this is our most dangerous solo pilot for June 2025. Delin Hunt, Gold, Instinct gets the silver, and Val Auroris gets the bronze. Our most dangerous for June 2025. Let's give those pilots some 07s, ladies and gentlemen. They are out here playing EVE. They're killing people. They're getting loyalty points. They're getting it done. They're helping their corps out. Well done to all of those pilots. Excellent job. If you are the best solo and indeed group pilot killer in this month and the next month, we're going to keep doing the series. It has been a controversial series. Y'all are enjoying it. Make sure you sub right here if you want the best EVE guides, and that playlist for EVE's Most Dangerous is right here. We'll see ya in the next video, y'all. Thanks very, very much. Great job, y'all. Pretty sick. What do y'all think of this series? This is not going to be a video. This part is for you, for the Twitch chat. What do you think of this series? Do you think I should do something else to it? Because I want it to be, when you're new, you don't know what the hell to build. You don't know what to do. So we give the Eve community a carrot by being like meddled, like the most dangerous. It's poggers. That's what we like to hear. Thank you, Jency. Yes, we give them something to go for. It's got variety. It's fun to see the builds. Yes, mainly because I don't know what to build. That's why we're here, Lost Soul. I like it. I like it a lot. Good. And we give the community a carrot because they could be crowned Eve's most dangerous. You know what I mean? Which is pretty sick. And y'all have been asking for a solo person, so listen, chat. I'm gonna save this Brutix fit. Okay, I'm gonna save this. It's just Delahunts Brutix PvP. We're just gonna. I could literally see a Frye fleet with like 10 of these. Get like half with get like drones on this instead of ECs. We'll get damage drones, and we could just. It's a big brick. That's a thick door. But I love Charlie Wilson's war chat. It's such a good thing. I love it. All right, y'all. Let's do this next one. Let's see what that Brutix is. Freaking sick, dude. You know, would be absolutely crazy. Big winners and biggest losers, if that's the thing. I don't want to do necessarily biggest losers, you know. Can you get the music back, Lyra? Look, I know we're about to do another segment, but I have another thought. We just had a really good question. I want to be able to talk to the people. We have my AI producer chat is becoming sentient. Okay, so her name's Lyra. Okay, Lyra, please turn the music on. Because the people want more talkings. Thank you. We'll get to the segment in just a sec. I know we have a schedule. Slavan Driver over here. Sheesh, goodness gracious. So, Fixture Fits covers that. It does. That is part of that Alrisen. Yes. Yes, so really good question about the losers. That's a good point. Fixture Fits is technically the losers because we go over dead people, right? I don't want to say this is the biggest loser in the game. Here's why. It can be, put yourself in the person's shoes. If I'm fixing your fit, you die once. And we all kind of laugh about it and we all learn it's not really that big a deal, right? You know, but if I say, here's this month's biggest loser, or here's this month's biggest loss thing, they're just going to feel bad. I think that's going to be a net negative on the community. Versus Fixture Fits is like, look, here's someone who died one time. Here's how to fix your fit. Bless you. No one's really getting offended there. And even if some people are offended, fine. I want it to be a net positive, if that makes sense. It's a good question. I know you didn't mean it like that, but that's why we don't do that. We only do the winners, if that makes sense. So, it's a great question. Lyra, you can pause the music now. It's not that she's emotional. It's that she wants me to keep this going. She wants me to keep it going. So, you know, so there, talk, you know, but you're not a loser. So I can't call you the biggest loser, brother. I can't do it. So, you know, do you think you can bring New Bro to experience the war we are having on Friday? Probably not. No one from Null is going to let me like ride along in the war. Speaking of the war, chat, we gotta cover the war. Okay. So I am in fact a big meaty uncle. You're doing fine, dude. You're doing fine. Everybody say hi, YouTube. We're going to do another one. Okay. Well, the massive war in nullsec continues, and we're going to get it covered. Yes, it's time to check out another video from Galaxier. Ooh, let me do this one. From Galaxier, how are we doing? He covered the stuff last time, and we're going to be checking out his video again. Obviously, go give him a like, go give him a sub. He's covering this stuff. We need more of this in Eve, this boots on the ground journalism. So let's go see what's up with the war in nullsec. Let's see what we've got coming in. Can I tell you, I do this literally every single time. Is he just that quiet? I gotta turn this all the way up. All right, pause the video. I'm obviously editing this out. I'm gonna turn him up to like, I have him at 100 and I can't hear him. I'm gonna turn this all the way up.
In the matter of, there hasn't been.
Oh, gross. All right, I gotta actually, I'm gonna go into my OBS. I'm gonna give this guy +7 gain.
So much fighting going on. There's
more?
just been a lot of logistics going on. Now we are looking at the map here initially.
Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna put plus 10 gain on this. I don't want to put a compressor on this. You're gonna let me know if he's peaking, if he's like, you know, if he's doing weird noises. You're gonna let me know, because plus 10 gain is a lot. His sound must be off on this one. So all right, let's try this again. Let's hear what Galaxier has for us.
So as we mentioned in the last third week at war video, Goons had announced obviously that we were moving everything, uplifting absolutely everything out of here because reasons. Now that means that includes unanchoring a lot of structures and trying to defend them while they're unanchoring so they don't get reinforced and get the unanchoring process stops. And there's a lot of work in that. I spoke to Asher. We did an interview with Asher, the leader of the Imperium, who went over, you know, more about him and the Alliance, not so much the war itself. There were a few bits in there. There is quite a bit to cover, so I'll try and keep it short and sweet as I can. But if you are enjoying these war update videos, guys, a subscribe would be appreciated. Maybe even a majestic like, or even a comment on what your thoughts are for the future going forward in this war, because we've been at the war a month now and we've kind of achieved what we needed to.
Has it been a month since this war started? If you're just joining us, this is the biggest war in the last couple years. One of the biggest wars we've seen in many years. The Imperium versus the Goons. It's affecting the entire game's economy. The market in Jeddah is literally rising and falling with whatever doctrine changes happen on both sides. There's that much ISK, metal, refinery, ships, ammo going through. It's bananas. So,
but there's obviously, with every war, once you achieve your goals, you are then open to add more into there. If you're, you know, if there's a bit more that you want to do, or something went better or worse than you'd planned, you add things on, which essentially there's a lot been changed. So first of all, let's see if we can bring up the picture. First of all, I want to talk about a fight that went down, and a fight that went down in a low-sec system called Lanthorn, which is around here somewhere. I got a nice little screenshot of that. I was streaming it over on Twitch and YouTube. Both Twitch is linked down below. This was the full...
It wasn't me. We're good. Keep it going.
When it was fully escalated, when the Init had brought all the dreadnoughts in, and I think there was about 1,000 odd dreadnoughts on field at this.
Hey, are those dreads? They are. Those are revs. 300. Every dot's a dreadnought. I'm sitting going, yeah, pretty cool, big battle, pretty cool. Those are dreads. Oh no. I promise you it wasn't me, Chad. His video had a beep or something. I have no idea, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at these dread balls. Those are Zernitras. Those are all Zernitras. There's a Rev. Look, we got Rev. Looks like mostly Revs and Zerns. What's with the Zern meta? I mean, I get. What's with the Rev meta? Interesting.
At this point, and 3.2 trillion with a T ISK was killed during this fight. So it was actually really, really funny to see that a random low-sec brawl, which started with a Fortizar, which is just up in the top left.
Trillion? 3 trillion ISK in a day? I told you it's a big war.
Started with a Fortizar, hull timer, and ended up in 3.2 trillion dying, which there was a whole thing about Norris wanting to go into the fight because they'd already formed for it. It wasn't their time zone, and he thought, you know what, let's go and have a brawl. We're going to lose. He even told his members that they're going to lose and make sure that they've got maximum insurance on the Dreadnought because it was going to die. But you know what? Take my hat off. He still went into it anyway. There's a lot of different aspects to it. Like, I think they were supposed to be backed up by someone who suddenly changed sides last second. There's a lot of little things that went wrong or could have gone better. But all in all, 3.2 trillion killed. That's more than this entire month at war.
Yeah.
Which,
Sheesh.
yeah.
Oh, no.
A low sec dread brawl.
Here, let me permit you again, Real. You said this was 3 days later. Give me a sec. Let me permit you. The Real. Give me a sec. You can type. I can see it, but go ahead and type it again. You said this was 3 days later. A battle report. Let's see it. Let's see it. Isk lost 50 Billy. I don't think I've ever seen a trillion. Oh my God, there's another one. Look, there's 2 of them. What happened? I tell you. I played Dune Awakening for a week and y'all do trillions. Sarathiel, bro didn't die. Bro had a Sarathiel on grid. You know, he was sweating. He's out. Look at the Zerns, dude. Vulture supremacy, y'all. I've seen nothing but vultures. So much vultures. I mean, these guys freaking won, dude. You tell me they lost 666 ships? Did they actually sell their soul to the devil to get this done, you know? And Snuffed lost. Oof, Snuffed, I'm sorry, guys, you know? Sorry, Snuffed. Looks better luck next time. Look at all them Zerns, dude. My gosh. It's not Revs, it's Rev Navies. Rev Navies. Someone enlighten me. What's with Rev Navies? The Zerns, I understand. You don't have to explain to me why Zernitras are good here. Their spool up timer makes them great at killing other capitals and killing other structures. That's for the newer players. What's with the Rev Navies? Why these over other capital ships? That's very intriguing to me. Okay, it's very interesting. Way more tanky. Nothing of value. Good work, everyone. Gotcha. Second highest DPS and good tank. Gotcha. Navy's got a buff and legion. You're right. That's right, Biggie. I forgot about that. I forgot. I did just. We got our Cayman and we got our Vehement. We're gonna undock on our Subathon sub for that. Okay, sub for that. We literally doubled our Cayman DBS. It's going to be awesome. So 8 low slots. Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Rev Navy. 8 low slots. You're telling me I need to get one of those as well. Unless the prices of those have pop up. Rev Elation. Do I spell this right? I didn't spell this right, chat. And at this point, okay. Rev Navy. Rev Navy. It was Barbaroga for a first second. What do we need? 6 hours. I can fly that, you know. This is kind of gross. It already only, without anything, it has 866,000 EHP. That's pretty gross. This war is affecting literally all of New Eden, y'all. By the way, I'm starting to see why trig mats are so expensive. You're telling me this many Zerns are getting thrown at stuff? Makes sense to me. Ooh, the Aeon didn't die, bro. Aeon didn't die. Oh my gosh, it did 500,000. No, the Valravan, dude. Tanked so much. It tanked so much. I'm so proud of you. This Sarathiel, dude, it got so many kills. 23 billion. I tell you, this Sarathiel. How are y'all seeing the Sarathiel? Was my prediction correct? Is this the capital killing capital ship? Because it can just stay in the. Because if the ball is here, the Sarathiel can just. And just keep poking stuff. Is that what's happening? Is the Sarathiel the capital shilling capital? Tell me about it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to see. You know, so
Cost more than the war.
Yep.
So far, which pretty interesting.
I've been doing Arty
back to here.
Memphis on the Sarathiel because you can snipe, right?
A question I've been asking a lot of people is what's going to happen with Legion of Exdeath and Only Fleets and some of the other groups that are in here, because ideally we don't want them here. If we're going to be living here permanently, we do not want to have people that are neutral within our borders. So I think
it's really easy. If you have a neutral corporation inside of your borders, I just had this idea. What you could do is you could let them own the space, right? You could let them be in the space, let them be there, but you can have them pay you some kind of fee so that you don't go oust them, right? Now, you don't have to necessarily protect them, right? You can just let them live there, and then if they pay you a fee, you won't oust them. What's the thing when you don't own an apartment? Renting. Yes. That, you know, you could just let them rent. I tell you, if you watch our last video, you know why that's funny, chat. Okay, stop it, stop. No. I know that's literally what started the war. Was actual real estate. Literally, that's what started the war. Was they don't like it. The Horde is fine with it. The goons don't like it, or vice versa. It's one or the other. You know, who can tell nowadays, you know? So yeah, exactly.
The offer was extended out to Vapor Alliance, who joined the Imperium. And really? I believe, if I remember seeing correctly, Legion of Exdeath, who lived in Deturrid, and Only Fleets, who live here. I don't know if Only Fleets have been offered it, but I know Legion of Exdeath have been offered temporary blue status while they move out. I believe the depots and whatnot. I don't know any the exact amounts or whatever.
By the way, I'm seeing some comments. I think renting is fine. I think it's fine. There's nothing morally wrong with it. There's nothing against terms of service. I wouldn't think so. It's not that big a deal. Same with high-sec mining permits. There's nothing morally wrong with it. There's nothing, I don't think, again, against terms of service. But it's not a good investment, period, full stop. I can understand it in nullsec, where like, look, you got 10 of your buddies, you want to go get in a nullsec system, and you don't want to have to like have the fear of init ousting you, or goons, or whatever, horde. So you just thought, yeah, I'll just pay the fee because it's nullsec. You can make the money back in a couple days. We actually did the math, and it's like, look, it'll take you 3 days. You know they're going to get the roar quals out, they're going to get the hulks up, and you're just going to have a great time with it, right? Call it the cost of doing business, right? You're not going to know life it as much as the null blocks are. I say that with love. Just pay the fee. High sec? Mining permits? No, don't do that. Never do that. Do not pay high sec mining permits. Mistake, they'll kill you anyway. Okay? If you're a new player, please listen. I'm about to save somebody's wallet and your life. If you're a new player and you're mining in your little retriever in high sec, you watched our mining videos and you're using Tech 1 stuff, okay? And somebody DMs you.
Hi, you can't mine here. You have to buy a permit.
Please don't give them money. Don't do it. Because they're gonna take your money. And then they'll kill you anyway, okay? It happens all the time, and I don't like it. I don't want the noob bros. Guys, really, we have to bully. Why you bully the noob bros? High sec ganking corpse? I thought, no, just put, all you have to do is in your little, character description, all you have to do to make sure that they don't mess with you is right in here. Just type no abuli. Just that's, if you put that in, they won't gank you. You go into your character screen, you go to pilot services here. Yes. No. Where the heck is it? I don't know. Where it is? Where do you edit your freaking biography? Yeah. You put right here. Please, no bully. Friend. Put that in your bio. And then they won't kill you. It's foolproof. Now no one will kill me. Because look, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to believe that in my bio, and nobody's going to kill me. Friend, no kill. Oh, bully. Did I type oh, bully? Can you imagine? Please bully, not friend. Look, it's not there. It hasn't updated, so people are going to come kill me because I don't have it yet in my screen. We have to come back. Amazing. No, but in all seriousness, don't pay mining permits. Please don't do that. They will take your money and then they will kill you, and then you will only have yourself to blame. Don't do that.
Ever, because I'm not a Diplo, and I'm not in the Diplo channels. But I believe there was a very, very generous monetary offer that was offered. Basically paid them to move. We bought the structures, so I think we're buying structures off them, so they don't have to worry about losing money on those. We've given them temporary blue status so they can move to wherever. I have seen a couple lost mails of a jump freighter and a Rorqual from Legion of Exdeath over here. That is public knowledge, so I'm not going to get shot at for announcing that. But
interesting. So what he's saying is some of the alliances that they were trying, instead of moving into an area and having to have this slog of weeks of reinforcement timers, of killing structures, they just paid the guys off. Bro, some people be playing Eve different than you and I. You know what I'm saying? Some people got enough isk to look at somebody and go, look, we could spend the next couple weeks ousting you out of the space, killing your stuff. How about we just give you money? That's wild. That's Trump diplomacy. I got a deal for you. I'm not. If I'm gonna do the Trump thing, I have to also do Obama. Okay, I have to be able to do both. Be like, you got it. Listen, Wicked Creek, terrible real estate. Get out of there. I'll give you the best deal in the history of deals. Okay, if you just do it, that's really wild and crazy that they were able to give people ISK to just let them buy off the structures to save them time. I actually find that to be one of the most Eve things I've ever heard. Like the most Eve. Talk about somebody's watching the Star Trek with the rules of acquisition, right? That actually does fulfill the rule of acquisition. Don't pay more for something than you need to. Straight up. Absolutely straight up. Like, for you, Chant.
Yes. We take the structures and we give it back to you, the people.
We could sit here and do impressions all day, but we have the war to talk about. Okay, so most people want to do graph go up. That's yes.
I did see that, so it's interesting that they're going from Detroit to Aquarius. So that's going to be probably one of the leading groups in that area, depending on size and activity. But because there is also in Delve Synergy of Steel, who have Sov up in Pure Blind up here.
Really?
They have taken some Sov in Delve, which is quite the move. It's like they're almost trying to get away from Fraternity for some reason.
So we've got a Corp that is living in. We've got a Corp. How do you see that map view is really sick that you had there? That you have to like maximize it. Oh, let me turn off my yellow bubbles. Let me well, one sec, y'all. How do I turn off the new map? I'm not used to it yet, y'all. For God's sake. Oh my God. Let me stop this. Stop this madness. How do you turn off ships killed? Yeah, turn that off. If I click this, turn this off. Off. I don't know how to do this, chat. Okay, let's just do let's do this so we can see stuff. Okay. Let's do this. Got it. All right. What we've got is a Corp. He's talking about a Corp, a section of an alliance that was up here. Jeez Louise. What we've got is a Corp that lived up in this area that moved down to here. Now, what's weird about that, and he's right, is that this is a big, massive freaking move. And Delve is a really interesting place to hold. And what the Corps in this war did was they announced, the guys that were on this side announced that they moved out of here. So you actually had a power vacuum. And this is one of the most interesting things about Eve, is you're seeing this war that's happening here. They left Delve. So you have a power vacuum in Delve. So these guys that were up in Pure Blind, they moved all the way down here. That's a big move. Cloud Ring, Outer Ring, Fountain, Iridia, all the way down to Delve. Now, are they going to be able to hold it? I don't know. We're going to see. This war is not just about the two corps that are fighting. It's also about the ripples that happen on the outskirts of things. Very, very interesting.
I don't know. Only fleets, I don't know what's happening with them.
Do you feel in charge of this fleet? Do you think this means you have power over me?
I could keep doing impressions.
Let me have a quick.
We're never going to get through the video.
I think
you know what I'm
they
saying?
might be temporary blue as well.
It's inclined. That's good. That's good
they're
intel.
Moving all their stuff out, and we're giving them safe passage. There they are. So yeah, here we are. They are
only
good standing, which is light blue. So that means they are temporary blue. So we're not shooting them. We're allowing them to pack up and move. And I don't know how long we've given them.
That's right, Tom.
Again, I think we're probably going to buy all their structures in place. So there's no sort of, they don't have to worry about stuff getting reinforced or lost in on anchoring or anything like that.
Sure.
I think that's what's going to happen there. So we're buying all their structures and all their infrastructure that's already there with very, very generous offers, which is nice to see that we're not just rolling them. There's actually been a bit of diplomatic work that's gone in the background there. So shout out to Goon Diplos that have managed to save these smaller alliances from having all their shit burnt down.
I would love to just sit on one of those calls. Can you imagine it? All right, guys. Thanks for taking the time. We at Goons are going to burn down everything in your solar system. Yeah, we're going to burn it all down. So we've got 10 people in our alliance and we play twice a week. What can we do? Because for God's sake, we don't want that. Listen, how about we give you money and you leave? Yeah, that sounds great. This is actually, I want to be in these calls and just understand how that goes. That sounds great. Right. We just got done reacting to all of Down the Rabbit Hole. Seeing the level of effort this takes, it's a slog. I say that on purpose, to go through all of these systems, just ref timer, ref timer, tie-dye, and it's tie-dye too. Gonna be a lot of stuff. Or we can just have our Ishtars a-spinning, and we'll give y'all a piece of that. And you get out of our way so we can actually achieve the big bad, so you can fight the real enemy. Because these little corps that take up like 2 systems, they're not the real enemy here. You know, this is really interesting. This is super, right. This is why I want to react to this, Tranquila, because of the politics of this, of like the ripples. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So, you know, right. I need to talk to a coffee cup at work. Yeah, dude, Dr. Baby could just walk up, be like,
if you look at the upward trends, our revenue is increasing. And you think this means you have power over me?
You too. Now, we know about these mugs, champ. We can't talk about those anymore. Okay.
And giving them
rights inclined
safe passage to move their stuff out and set up a new home in the whilst, you know, we can probably do our best to keep their stuff safe here while they're evacuating it all. But that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing that we haven't just decided, you know what, we're going to burn them down. We've decided to help them, pay them very, very well to and ask them if they could move politely. Still don't know what's going on down here, brothers. I don't know what's going on down here.
How much you think? How much you think? Let's say it's it's 3 solar systems. Couple structures, 3 solar systems. Let's call it what's that, like 6 to 8 structures. How much you think they're paying these little alliances to give up and go somewhere else? Pack your stuff, leave. How much you think? I'm going to say it's got to be, yeah, if you know, don't say anything. Right. It does depend on the structures and rigs, right? Well, it's null, so let's assume that it's not the Tech 1 structures. Let's assume it's not. I was going to say around that much, Horace. Yeah, I was going to be like, well, are we doing like 80 billion a system? 20 billion a system? I mean, the 20 billion if it has a Fortizar IMO. 20 billion seems cheap, right? No more than 130 billion? Let's say I'm estimating that the cap, I got tree fitty. Let's say they pay, because it's a small alliance, right? They're basically saying, look, you guys are going to leave and we're not going to kill you. But there's a unspoken thing that if you don't just take the price we give you, we're going to take you out. So they're not going to be paying a premium. So like 200 billion a system, I don't think it's that much. I could see like 50 to 100 billion a system, depending on the structure. That makes sense to me. Because they're not going to be paying a premium. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Memphis. Yeah, because there's an era of a threat, right? Take our money. You don't understand. I'm being generous by not punching you in the face. It's like this is how it is. I actually agree with that. Yes, they're helping the people. Oh, they're also helping them move out with the Imperium jump freighters. Oh, okay. So there's actually that cost. It might even be less because, like, look, we're going to use our infrastructure. We'll put your stuff in a box. We'll move it for you. Now leave. That's pretty badass, dude. I'm just going to be direct. That's awesome. So literally make them an offer they can't refuse. So it sounds like they have safe pass. Now, if it's not safe passage, I'm going to fight anyway, right? Right. Here's our offer. But I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it further. You know, it sounds like they are giving them safe passage because, I mean, they have to, right? Because once they don't do it one time, then
we are not fully with them.
In all seriousness, all effort possible was made not to hurt smaller groups. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I like that. I got to give props to that because the war isn't against the smaller alliances, and you're honestly just going to waste ammo and ships on them anyway, right? You know, it's actually extremely smart to not fight the smaller alliances. Really, really smart.
We don't have access to any of their structures, so I really don't know what's going on there. Mm-hmm. What else was there? Oh, yeah. So with the, I just got a glimpse of it then. So some things to note. For some reason, Geminate is having stuff unanchored. So I'll show you now. So this was in Geminate in Atioth. One of their Ansiblexes was reinforced. One of Horde's Ansiblexes was reinforced.
Okay.
By ourselves. We have...
That's interesting.
Faction Fortizar, which is being reinforced.
Oh.
By I don't know if that was us. I'm pretty sure that was us.
A faction Fortizar.
I might be wrong on that. But Faction Fortizar in Atioth has been next door to it was ITAC 6 has been reinforced.
Okay. You understand how even showing this screenshot is do you understand that this screenshot is pissing off the members of this alliance? Do you get it? That this is an enemy of this alliance. So him having a screenshot of a bird's eye view of their station is them going, yeah, it's really weird. These stations are unreinforcing. How intriguing. While everybody's sitting there going like,
how did they get eyes? We have to, come on.
So, and you might say you don't care. Hey, maybe, it's I think there's a layer to it that if you have a screenshot of your enemy's station being unanchored, this is equivalent. This is on the surface saying, that's kind of cool. Hey, they're unanchoring. We're not sure why. Underneath it, it's, we have eyes on your cramp. That's intriguing. So part of the game, Horace. It is. It is. But again, the newer players don't know this, do they? You're right about that, Horace. I totally get that you guys are like, all right, whatever. Of course they do. The newer players are going, what do you mean they have eyes? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You thought Eve Wars were won by missiles and guns? So far, we've heard more about economy and spying and subterfuge and plans within plans, right? Okay. It's a very intriguing stuff coming in. Very intriguing.
Next door to it was ITAC 6 has been reinforced. The Keep Star in that system is on anchoring. So it wasn't ITAC 6 at all. It was KTAC I think it was. No, I6 was the Ansablex and the Faction Fortizar. Then KTAC I is a Pandemic Legion Keep Star. Not sure why they're on anchoring it. I really don't know about that one, but I think that one probably going to get reinforced as well, so we can get it killed. There is this one, this Fortizar as well. So
I got how many
to me in ITAC 6. So there's a Northern Coalition Fortizar has been reinforced because they were trying to unanchor it.
Okay.
And the Sov has been reinforced in cache. So this is right near us.
Interesting.
That's been hit. And
all right, so this, I know what this means. The newer players unanchoring, this is not an unintentional act. We'll just put it that way. Why it's happening, I can't say. I don't know what the Corp's doing and all that stuff. But for the newer players, unanchoring, why they're doing it, I'm not sure. What is happening is it's a tactical back off. I think that's the best way to top level broad stroke this. So unanchoring is basically saying, hey, we're going to, yes, they're going to move them somewhere else. Okay. Definitely intentional. Right. Don't say anything, Zay. Exactly. Say nothing. I don't want any, I don't want people getting in trouble because they came to Loru gaming stream. It's intriguing for newer players. This is basically you ever served in a forward area? Well, this forward area is getting backed off from. Why that is, your best guess is as good as mine, baby.
Probably going to die. There is.
Whoa! I paused at the wrong time, bro.
So that's Ansablex that we reinforced.
Bombers
by Black Ops Gang by the look of it. Alterai Phoenix, nice. Yep. And that was their jump bridge that was destroyed. Yep. Always cutting off the severing the legs of, or the ability to move around quick, which is always good. Always good objectives to do in a war. Right. So this is the Sov map for the start of the fourth week. So the very beginning of the fourth week. So that would be last Monday. This is how the map looked. So as you can see, you've got Fraternity up there, Horde, Slice, Northern Coalition, Legion of X-Death, Only Fleets.
Only Fleet's got a bunch.
Which are now actually a member of the Imperium. They got offered Imperium membership because they've been fielding quite good fleets actually for the size. Quite impressive.
Cool.
Shadow Ultimatum or Imperium. Slow, I think they've got temporary blue status because they're moving out. I don't know where they're
really
going
Slow is.
I think they're moving out. Brotherhood of Spaces, I don't know what's going on with them. Shall we have a quick look?
Interesting. Interesting.
Of spaces. They're temporary blue, so I think they're getting moved out. So essentially, we're...
Spies are such an issue. I was asked what my affiliation was to Loru's character during my recruitment ticket. Ah, what the heck? Loru gifted, that's all, 10 times. That's wild. Yeah, that's bananas. People actually, Chan, just to be very clear, I'm in a Ponchvin corporation on purpose, okay? It's politically aggressive to everyone. So politically neutral to everyone because everybody's our enemy. You know, I don't care who wins. I just want a good fight. You know, and that you're not going to find a spy in me. It's not, you know, I don't mess with the, put it this way. I think there's enough crap in the world. I don't want to play a video game and cosplay as a villain and like backstab people. You know what I'm saying? No thanks. No thanks. It's not my shtick. Some people can, but hey, you know, there it is. So hey, welcome back, Randus. It's good to have you. People who have been around for a long time and nullsec don't understand the level of spying. It's huge. What percentage of each big null block do you think is a spy? I'm gonna say 5% of each big null block's thing is a spy. Just on zero knowledge of exactly what it is, zero knowledge of the literal numbers, because I don't diplo. I don't talk to people except for my corp, dude. But just how I understand enough of how EVE politics work, I'm gonna say at least 5% are literally goons, have people in it, have people in Northern Coalition, have people in goons, have people in, you know, just probably 20%. You know, actual spies like planned alliance operatives or people pretending to be spies because they think they're cool. Fair enough. Yeah. I actually think that one of the main things that makes EVE so interesting is how the moment you get past all of this, you know, all of the this, the moment you get past like what the heck's going on this guy's screen, you really start seeing like, oh, it's all just, the user interfaces are all just human interaction, you know, really interesting. So not sure they care much. I'm not saying they care. You're all spies. It's, you know, it's 100%. Everybody's a spy. Everything's made up. That's it. I'm not paranoid. Yes, you're paranoid. Actual spies probably less than 1%, but an OMG, I'm a spy spies probably 3 or 4%. That's a really good insight. People that are like, look at me, I'm a spy, right? Oh, I was a double agent the whole time. You thought I was a double agent? I'm a triple agent. Yeah, I actually more agree with that, Syncline. You've had some really good takes to say today, Syncline. Are you a sub? Syncline, I'm gifting a sub to the chat in your honor. I was going to give you a sub. You've had some really good takes today. I'm going to gift you a sub. I was going to gift you a sub, but I'm going to give the sub to chat in your honor because you've had some really good takes today, Syncline. So let's keep watching.
Brotherhood of Spaces. They're temporary blue, so I think they're getting moved out. So essentially, we're consolidating this space here into ours. People that are living there currently, it looks like they're either moving out. Temporary blue means they're not joining the Imperium, but excellent standing is Imperium. Good standing is used for temporary status. So they're temporary blue. Not sure where they're going. Not sure what's happening with that. As soon as I find out and it's public knowledge, I will let you guys know. And this is the end of the end of the month at war, first month at war. So as we can see,
this video, I'm going to link this video. It's got 11 more minutes in. This video is going to be way too long for me to go. I'm going to link this video so you can watch the rest of it, so you can go support Galaxier. This is the end of the first month. I'm going to link this video. Definitely go give Galaxier a sub and a like. We're going to link it for you right there. We have other stuff going on tonight, so we got to keep on moving. Galaxier, this is great. I love the coverage. Love it. Great stuff. I'd like to hear from the other side too, because Galaxier is one side of the war. He's actually a member of one of these big corps, right? One of these big alliances, whatever. I'd like to see similar reporting from the other side to hear the other take. So if there's a video I can watch for that, if I can react to that, I'd like to give both sides of it and give takes on it and have some funny moments as well and have a good time because we're all playing EVE at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want the best EVE news, that's right here. Click and bookmark this playlist. And if you want the best EVE stuff, guides, news, etc., sub right here. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Interesting. Very interesting, chat. Battle reports coming in. That's going to be a long video, chat, if I keep us going. So, all right. Headphone warning. I'm going to turn off the gain. We're putting the OBS down. I need to turn down my sound in the name of all that is holy, because I had his. He has to mess with the sound too because it was so low. We're good. Whew. Yo, we hitting a bop right now. Just coming out of it, he kind of sturdy with it though, you know. he's really doing it. Y'all, let's do a giveaway because you did some great stuff sitting here, JM Lusa. Thank you for that. Let's do a nice giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a YouTuber or a content creator on the other side of the war that y'all would like me to react to? I'd like to do this because I don't just want the goons perspective. I'd like the other side as well. Ooh. Panther skin, chat. Yes, Panther police skin. 1.1 Billy. A panther coming in. Let's do a giveaway. Y'all have been great sitting through and indeed enjoying all the stuff we've got coming in. Here we go. A Panther police skin valued at 1.1 billion-esque. And in order to win, you got to do these 3 things. First, you got to be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. Then you got to be in Discord to do those 2 things, and you'll be eligible to enter in for 1.1 billion-esque skin. Let's do it. Come on down, join the Discord, follow the channel. Let's get it done, baby. Let's get it done. Thank you for that. So, welcome in, Llama Side coming in on YouTube. Thank you for that, my friend. Galaxy said he's trying to get interviews with players on the other side of the work. Good. That's literally what I want to react to. That's fantastic. I just want to give while we're doing this, someone just said it. Colonel Pisca. Thank you for congrats on 30K subs. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Nothing wrong with the longer YouTube videos. Thank you, Jerry. That's right. Jerry, it's good to see you. Thank you for your help earlier, by the way. Appreciate it, Jerry. Hope it's all going well. Hope it's all doing great, Jerry. You're fantastic. Okay. This. While y'all are joining the Discord, we'll do this in just a sec. I want y'all to understand something. I'm going to go to YouTube super fast. Okay. Before I started making EVE content, do you understand that EVE Online videos getting 43,000, 23,000, 33,000, 15,000, that these views were unheard of 2 years ago? I'm very proud of this. Very proud of this. That we have made it so that EVE content is now something tens of thousands of people want to watch on YouTube. I'm trying to make the videos that I wish we had when I was coming up. And it's working. Call me Anakin. Because it's working. Thank you for being here, chat. You know, you are ready to be. I watched many times. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I did see the Pulse video. We're going to watch that right now, actually. We're going to watch that in just a sec. We're going to check out the Legion patch. I was going to watch and react to the other Legion patch video, but they put out a Pulse video, and I think we should look at that and then look at the patch notes instead. So let me go there really, really quick right now, and then we're going to talk about this. Okay, so EVE Online. Dude, the Marshall vid was, you know why this video didn't go as far? Only 9K? Because people got mad, and I started getting downvoted, and like people were reporting this video for like stupid something, some dumb thing. And that's fine. We still had a great video, chat. I'm not mad about it. You know, people are going to do what people are going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all, let's see if we can get a good old fashioned thing coming in here. So thank you, Real Fatback. Yeah, 10K on Twitch. 10K follows. We're actually close to 11K, which I can't believe. Honestly, it's just freaking nuts to me. So thank you for that. Thanks for all the Twitch. And look, hey. Thank you for being here. We got a lot of new people coming in. I try to plan all these shows to bring the energy to the EVE category, okay? To bring it, to make it the best daggum videos, to make the best daggum streams. And what do I want from you? Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I don't want your money, especially if you're new. Don't sub to me, okay? You could follow me. That's free. Click the button, okay? But don't worry about like giving me money or something like that. It's ridiculous. You see these content creators that start popping off, and they're like, I want subscribers. Do what you want. Watch the videos. I'm building my brand in such a way I don't require viewer generosity to succeed, and I'm going to keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. You can use Twitch Primes for free, baby. That's right. Here we go. 1.1 billion ISK skin. So thank you, Jay and Lucy. You're helping a bunch. All Kick viewers are really helping us a ton because we get way more on Kick from y'all watching than we do on Twitch for sure. The subs are more, everything's more. Go give us a follow, chat. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with Twitch. We are almost at 300 Kick follows, which is it's very silly. We like it a lot. So, sir, like the first Titan roam, you should take us to New Eden on our Friday fleets. One day we'll have a Titan roam. I can tell you that. Let me prove it to you, actually. One day we're gonna have a Titan roam. One day we're gonna have a Titan roam. One day, chat. It's just a matter of time. Don't look at the rest of the stuff in this box. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to look at it, chat. Okay? I just showed you for just a moment. Okay? Don't. No clipping. No clipping. Stop it. None of that allowed. Not allowed today. All right, it's time to do this giveaway, chat. Oh, Sailors, thank you, dude. Listen, Sailors, I said don't give me money, and you give me money. Sailors, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'd also like to say I've been going through a tough time lately, and watching the stream, playing Dune with you has really helped me. Zay, you're a guildie in Dune, and I'm happy to do it, brother. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Keep being here, Zay. You're valuable here, okay? And quite frankly, you're valuable without the guild too. We want you to be here, buddy. All right, good to have you. Blank, welcome in with a Twitch Prime.
Twitch primed. Out of your mind, amazing stuff.
Eve Dune, loving every moment. Yeah, baby. We're gonna have Frontier as well. All right, chat. 1.1 billion ISK, thanks to the kick follow, my friend. In order to win the giveaway, be following on Twitch and for Ender, thanks for gifting
A kick sub to R1C. Yeah.
For Ender, thanks for gifting a kick sub. Literally worth double a Twitch sub. Bless you. Actually, thank you for that. So I have so much melange. You really do, Zay. You guys are killing it. Oh, Zay, did you see the pattern I bought today? I bought the epic Sandcrawler storage container from the Atreides Landsrad vendor. 185,000 Solaris. I got it. Because we're gonna, I said you build the carrier, and I know y'all did. I'll build the Sandcrawler and we'll gild it up. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna go great time. Thanks, Real Fatback. Really, really appreciate that. So, Forender, thanks for the sub on Kick. Bless you, my friend. Yes, sir. The alerts are still what they are, so thanks for that. Right? Eve Tear? Crazy. Hit the like, folks. That's right. So you bought that too? Good. Hey, Zay, I'll drive if you want. I'll drive the compactor, whatever it's called, the crawler, if you want to drive the carrier, because I know you're not gonna let me drive the carrier. I understand, trust me. So you let me drive the crawler, and then we'll have a great time with that. So, you know. So, Colonel, God bless you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your service. That's freaking amazing. It's actually amazing. All right, before I get emotional, because you guys are throwing support, I love this stuff. Follow on Twitch, sub on YouTube, the free stuff, always the free stuff. Be in Discord. The last thing you have to do is type this word, and the word is thank you, chat. Type thank you one time, K-sensitive on Discord. One time, K-sensitive right here in Discord to be able to win this 1.1 billion ISK skin. You can use it, you can sell it. I don't care. I'm not your dad. If you use it, you have to roll around like this. Is there contraband in this area? I'm with the Caldari Navy, and I have had reports of contraband in this area. Yeah, everybody, get down, get down. You have to make sure you use it like that, okay? You have to, it's required, okay? If you have voice comms, that's what you have to do, okay? No, thank you. Thank you for that. I love it. Friday Fleas tomorrow, yes. Friday Fleas tomorrow. 80 people would be sick, Codings. That'd be amazing. That'd be awesome. So, perfect police roleplay, yes. NPSI, yes. NPSI, not police. Shoot it. Yeah? Not cherries and berries, to quote Vinny. You know, shoot it. Right. Wally, Wally? You came back from getting milk. After all this time? Papa? Is that you, Papa Mirth? Dude, that's right. Panther is Mimitar, not Caldari. Yeah, but we fight for the Caldari military. So, you know, that's how we do it, right? Yeah, Friday is tomorrow. Yes. Yes. You could fly it if you like. Fraze. I accept if you want me to, but sheesh. Eve needs a native proximity voice feature. I've said this, Horace. If Eve got prox chat, that would make the game. Eve Frontier needs proximity chat. I'm gonna literally ping the Eve devs right now. I'm gonna ping my Frontier group chat, small flex, and say like, request from me, proximity voice chat. Thank you. I just straight up DM'd the game director of eFrontier and said,
Listen. Proximity chat, thank you.
no, because it makes the game so much better, dude. It makes the, because you can always turn it off. That's the thing. You can always disable proxy chat. But if you want to enable it and turn it on, ooh, you get some real good organic stuff coming in. Can you imagine someone's like warps in and they're like,
Hey, pretty cool rocks you got there.
what the heck, dude? And they're like right behind.
Nothing personal, kid.
He's like right behind you. Crazy, chat. Listen, thank you for being here. Night stream, showing up, getting us to 30,000 YouTube subs, almost 11,000 follows on Twitch. Whew, we got more guides coming. We're going to be doing some Abyss tonight. We're going to have a good time with it. So thank you, chat. Going once. Thank you for being here. Going twice. Last call, baby. 5, 4.
3, 2, 1. Sold.
It's the Chronos skin is the best police skin, obviously. Come on. Come on. It's the Chronos skin. Come on, chat. Come on. Can we talk about I haven't done a night stream in a long time. I'm having fun, chat. I'm having fun. What's up, Zephos? Your first time coming in. It's good to see you. Is Friday newborn friendly? Yes, it is. What we do, Zephos, is it's kitchen sink fleet, which means you can fly whatever the heck you want as long as it's cruiser or below, whatever you can. We get a bunch of free ships to give out too. If you want to show up, Zephos, remind me tomorrow. Anything named Friday, okay, is up for grabs. We've got frigates. We even got battle ventures, bro. I don't recommend you fly this. Just this is a meme. You cannot bring your Drake. How dare? Who said that? No. It's don't actually ban them.
But never say that again. Never? So,
No, you could say that. Just kidding. Anything that's a cruiser or below is up for grabs. I got you, but I got you. I know he's like, but can I say it? Listen, you can bring cruisers or below because we want to be fast. We have FC ships that are battle cruisers because we want to survive. Okay, this Nighthawk, is this 1,000,000 HP? I don't remember. No, I was gonna say 1,000,000. No way, it's not a freaking freighter or whatever. It's 127,000. But this Nighthawk still got clapped by some. Oh no, let's put the boosters on this. I'm about to say, I thought we had more than that, bro. Yeah, we're 150K in this Nighthawk, bro. It's a hot Nighthawk. It's a hot. Clean out your hangar. Can't do it. Can't do it. I need these. I need these. Everything is in its proper place. All right, everything here is mine, and I use it. I need them. I need all of them because when I undock, I might die. And what if my ship is dead? I want to come back. There it is. So, all right, chat, let's pick this winner. I will tomorrow. That's it. That's right. Yo, my treasure son, they are Lions Blade. They are. Yes, we're going to get that done. If you can't bring a Drake, can I bring my battle porpoise? Is a porpoise technically a cruiser size? Because if it is, like, unironically do that. Because the porpoise is a top 3 ship in the game. The porpoise is one of the best 3 ships in all of EVE Online. I'm telling you right now. Any tier 3 cruiser, porpoise, hauling ship, insert any blockade runner. I like the Viator. Insert any blockade runner. Okay. Porpoise top 3. You put 2 eye stabs in the porpoise's lows, it's got a sub 4 align on a porpoise, bro. Disgusting. Gross. The Shane Gillis. Ew. It's so fast, dude. It's amazing. The porpoise able to go through small wormhole? Yes, it is. Really great. All right, y'all. The winner of the Panther Police skin. Gross. It's one of my favorite bits in all of his stand-up. It really, really is. It's just great. The winner is Lego Maniacs. Congratulations. Excellent stuff. Yo, you gave me a contract Lions Blade again? You're out here doing it? I'm gonna have to check that in just a sec, bro. You don't gotta be so. Man, we're gonna put this in the giveaway done column. Listen, Lego Maniacs. DM me your in-game name. Okay. We're gonna put this in the giveaway done folder to get it to you very, very soon, my friend. Okay, some of you, this is just from today. Was it 8 billion ISK? Yeah, because this is 5 and this is 1, so this is like 7 billion. So, you know, we can have that done. It's going to be a great time, chat. It's going to be a great time. Contract assigned. Arvito, tell him about my potch mining op. Yeah, I am gonna, Arvito. Some worms, yo. Arvito, thank you for the worms. Appreciate that. Listen, chat, today, Arvito caught a bit of a stray today. Okay, yo, Green Knight, thanks for the follow on Kick. Bless you, my friend. Yes, I am a Christian, Mr. Ease. Happy for it. You can believe whatever the heck you want, but I believe in our good old-fashioned Jesus. Okay, you can. We're buddies, but you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what do you want? I want to talk to you about something. Arvito, listen. I was in a mining op today with my corporation. We're in Pochfin. We're in our home system of Kino. Okay, we're mining some stuff, and I was a nice cloaky sin protecting the stuff. Okay, and I've never died in that sin, so you don't know the fit. And I'm protecting the fleet. I've got my triple mining barges, okay, with red lasers going, all right. And I've got the protection. I'm quad boxing. I will not be stopped, all right. And on D-scan, I hear in our fleet comms,
Yeah, we got a porpoise mining the other home field. Guy's name's Arvito.
and I go, Arvito. Wait, what's his name? And they link his name in our intel channel. And I go, guys, that's one of my stream viewers. And they go, he's neutral. I go get him. They weren't asking my permission, by the way. Neutrals get popped. And before I warped on grid, Arvito was gone. Arvito was killed. Thank you for feeding the corp. And listen, if you're gonna be in our area, Arvito, yes, look. If you're gonna be in our area, our man got that Loki and destroyed you. Listen, Arvito, if I'm actually a little bit upset with you. I saw that you had augmented mining drones. My brother in Christ. Don't be taking augmenteds into Ponchifin, okay? Don't take a porpoise into Ponchifin. Have I taught you nothing, Arvito? Okay. Have I given you? Do I have to fix your fit? Let me just tell you this. Don't take a mining porpoise into Ponchifin. Not because of the cost. It's because of the size of the rocks. Okay? Most space, the rocks are like yay big. Okay? Rocks are like this. So if you have a mining drone, the mining drone is going to be able to go around these and not have a problem. The rocks in Ponchifin are this big. Okay? So you get mining drones, and you can't see that. The rocks in Ponchifin are this big. So you get mining drones, and they are going to take forever to come back to your ship. They're never going to come back in time. You'll literally recall them, and they'll get stuck on this rock, and they're going to be like, they're going to get drunk. Actually, do not take mining drones or a porpoise to mine in Ponchifin. Now, you can have a porpoise in Ponchifin, you just have to not mine with it. You can use it to boost. So you can use it to boost. Okay? RV is like a trillionaire. I'm surprised he didn't have harvesters. That's good. Exactly. He is, though. He definitely got it's good. He got the money. And look, if you want to mine a Ponchifin and you want to filament in, because I think that's what you were doing, yeah, because you got the extraction filament, take a prospect. A prospect is what I recommend. If you're trying to go ninja mine in Ponchifin, okay, I'm going to show you what I recommend you do. Let me see, because I messed with these even more so. Is it this one? Is it that one? Underpropped. Sub 3. Yeah, I guess I'll recommend this one if you want to run Tech 2 lasers, and you can put in the overdrive if you want. Although this one's just yield. I just straight up recommend you fly this guy right here, champ. Okay, you get you some Tech 2 lasers, okay? This is a sub 4, not great, but is still not overpropped. I actually got rid of the overprop because in my testing I didn't like it. You go almost 12 with that on, and you're going to be overheating this if someone tries to gank you. You go like 15. Why you take the prospect is because it has the covert ops cloak. You can zip around and get there. Here's the real fun, though, with the prospect. Pochfin Intel is watching every station. Pochfin Intel is watching every single gate. So if you are warping around in Pochfin gate to gate, people, the moment you do one jump, people know where you are. They're going to form a fleet. They're going to come take you out. All right, drop it in the in-game channel. Yes, you got it. You got it. All right, this is where I would put into dangerous areas of space, okay? This is the dangerous areas of space. I'll give you my high sec fit as well. Let's do, I mean, I have a high sec border ore T1 fit. I'll just give you both of those. I don't gate the fits here, chat. But if you filament into Pochfin, and the filament by chance, by randomness, puts you in a system with a ore probe point of interest, whatever, then the eyes, the intel doesn't see you. Okay. Now, if somebody's on there, you could do it. ECM script, no, because you don't need to be on that doesn't matter. If I put just one of this with no script on there because it increases your sensor strength, which makes it harder for probes to get you. You could put a scan res script on this if you're really trying to do it. You can put a scan res script on this because it pushes your sensor strength up, I think. Is that the one? Which one is the sensor strength? Maybe it is ECM script. It is. Excuse me. You were right, Risen, and I was wrong. I am willing to admit that. ECM script pushes your sensor strength up, which reduces the chance that probes are going to get you. The reality is, though, if they see a prospect and there's one border mining thing, they're just going to know where you are, right? So you don't necessarily need to worry about getting scanned down because they know where you are. Okay, so if I do ESS, does the Corp notice me? Yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. But there's no ESS in Pochfin. But if you're a null, yes, for sure, for sure. Do you even need this? Yes, you do. So that's what I recommend if you're trying to go into Pochfin. Yes, is use a prospect because of its covert ops cloak and because of its ability to filament around and then get that done. That's what I recommend. So, look, Pochfin is one of the most dangerous areas on all of Eve. And if you're going to be doing yeet mining like that, I would go into lowsec or even nullsec and maybe even wormhole space instead of Pochfin. Pochfin? I mean, look, my corp wants me to tell you to come out to Pochfin because we live out there, you know. But we don't want you, you know. Yeah, right, exactly. We don't want you to come out here and just get eaten, right? Right? Pochfin local is like wormhole space, yes. Yes, where there is no local. There is no local. Okay, let's see. What else we got? We did our most dangerous. We did our month at war. Let's check out the Legion patch. Everybody say hi, YouTube. Okay. Say hi, YouTube, chat. Well, Legion patch day is here. And we're going to be looking at the scope and the patch notes and see what we can see is happening in our good old-fashioned EVE Online. What is going on in Legion? And with the patch notes, we've got the man himself showing up, dropping it. Looks like we have some different locales today. Looks like we've moved the area. Let's see what the Pulse has for us, and then we're going to look at the patch notes. Let's see what EVE Online is cooking for us. Let them cook.
A new update to the Legion expansion, considerable fighting in nullsec and lowsec, and Galente Federation Day.
Yes.
This is Amamake, not Jita, but welcome to the Pulse.
Who does this? This is good EDM, you know. Gotta feature the old pacifier, chat. Gotta feature the pacifier.
EVE Online's Legion expansion was first announced at FanFest 2025, released on the 27th of May, and now Legion has received its first update. A number of changes went in on the 20th.
I just got a bunch of wrinkles, bro. You're telling me it's already July? I remember FanFest. I had such a good time at FanFest, y'all. Thank you for all the people that came up to me to shaking my hand. I didn't finish college. It was really great meeting everybody. See you next year, huh?
24th of June, many based on your input and feedback. The latest quality of life improvements, primarily informed by the Little Things panel at FanFest, include the ability to ignore contracts you're no longer interested in, clarity in the UI about Entropic Disintegrator spool progress, plus...
What's the bison meme? Yes, yes, yes. Clarity in the tooltip about the Entropic Disintegrator, literally showing the spool percentage. I love this.
Time needed for max spool, and more.
Really cool.
Also in the Legion update, the new optimized map now shows soon-to-be vulnerable orbital skyhooks.
Love that.
This offers enhanced clarity and strategic opportunities for skyhook raiding. Furthermore, the raiding window has been extended.
That's an incredible change, because what used to happen was you would see nothing on the map beforehand, okay? You would see nothing on the map beforehand, and then if it was raidable, now it's on the map. So by the time you plan everything and like get it together, it might already be dead just because somebody's already closed there. So letting you see, look, upcoming raidable in 40 minutes. This is a big change, and it's a W for the devs, because they're making every single update we see is just making the game easier to play. And that's great. Thank you, devs. You guys are doing great.
There are also now more opportunities for conflict around Metanox moon drills, as unanchoring the structure will take longer, so groups cannot easily use this tactic to avoid a fight.
Can we talk about how good the Metanox looked? Can we talk about this? This is a good, everything's moving. Did they hire Gordon Ramsay? Because they've been cooking. I love the look of this freaking Metanox moon drill. It's awesome. Every time I see one, I just kind of, I like zoom in on it. I kind of look at it as I pass by, and as I cloak by, and I'm not killing your Ishtar. So it's all good. They're beautiful.
Capsuleers who are skilled at scouting can also now hack sovereignty hubs to gather intel, including which upgrades are installed and which are online, allowing for more informed decisions when identifying targets.
That's huge. Explorers can now hack sovereignty hubs, and it lets them see the modules?
Scouting can also now hack sovereignty hubs to gather intel, including which upgrades are installed and which are online, allowing for more informed decisions when identifying targets.
Do you understand that every single person that yeets a heron into nullsec thought they were safe, just doing a little bit of exploration, farming up some mats, getting some stuff, and then heading back to high sec? Nobody is going to leave the little explorers alone now. They gon' kill them, baby, because you can hack a sov hub, dude. Fry a sov fleet. I mean, you don't get loot from this. It gives you intel, right? You can see what modules they have. God, I love that counterplay. Yo, and that's the first time we've ever seen this, right? This is really cool. Hacking is now an offensive action, not just an ISK maker. Oh my God, that just changed a bunch of stuff. They literal blood for the blood gods. Exactly. Oh, those poor Asteros that just want to make some money. The intel channels are going to be like,
Astero, they're in our sovereign. Get them, fight them.
They're not going to be safe at all. So that's wild. That's how, do you understand how much better the game is getting every single time there's a freaking update? This one thing just shifted an entire meta. Man.
That's
I'm
the
going to have
whole
to think
for the
about that
Legion
more.
update, especially for Capsuleers interested in aligning with pirates. You can now enlist with the Angel Cartel or Garistas directly from Zarzak,
Nice.
lowering that particular barrier to entry. There are a few improvements to the war zone as well, increasing LP payouts for capture and some new combat opportunities geared towards smaller fights. Industrial
I saw this. They're making solo faction warfare spots. So like 1v1s. Because before it was -5. So you could get a gang up to 5. Right now they have more -1s. Okay. -1s are much, much better. So, Loru, you have a recommendation for Tholos PvP? Look at this. Someone linked me a kill. Give me just a sec, dude. Arvito, listen. This poor guy. You just took him out, Arvito. He was just hacking a soft. Look at this guy's picture, dude. How did he do that? With like the how did he do? I can't even do it because my like shot is on the other side. How did he do this? How did he do? Hey, you guys playing Eve? You guys playing Eve? Is that ever? I'm just hacking. Please, no kill. friend. How did he do this with his? That's amazing, Arvito. Well done murdering him. Yeah, we're gonna have more small fights. Or do you guys like that? I know I did. More small fights for faction warfare is a good thing. More solo-focused stuff. We'll look at the patch notes to see exactly what that looks like, but yes, we'll see.
There are a few improvements to the war zone as well, increasing LP payouts for capture and some new combat opportunities geared towards smaller fights.
That's cool. I like that.
Industrialists can enjoy increased resource availability as pyrite yields from reprocessing have been increased, while Pochven has seen a number of changes, including improvements and more rewards for smaller scale sites aimed at providing opportunities for agile cruiser teams. In addition,
they helped Pochfin. The devs improved Pochfin. Go buy a lottery ticket, y'all, because, you know, it's a rare occurrence. You know, I'm very pleased that the devs have been helping out Pochfin. And, oh, my God, my allergies, chat. It's very great. I'm going to see what that means. And I have already talked to my corp about doing some more Pochfin small gang fleets for the stream so we can show y'all how Pochfin is, what this means. There are some very big changes to this that make it, like, dare I say, lucrative to come back to Pochfin, even if you're not in a 15 Marauder ball, okay? Marauders, we've been killing some Marauders. The Marauder balls haven't been doing great against us. We've been doing a different kind of doctrine, okay? So there was some changes, Fact Warfare. We're going to look at those in just a sec, Jack. This is cool, though. The Pyrite changes are huge. Pyrite continues to be just a very strange ore, one that is immune, it seems, to all of the changes that are happening. Pyrite. Look, I mean, the price of this stupid thing keeps rising and rise. And look, when the announcement hit, look at this. So it was at 33 and now we're at 26. So look, what would I do? We always try to have these videos and say, what would I do if I were you seeing these things? Pyrite is going to be more available for the next like week. So price is going to be down. I would put buy orders in. Oh, I got a big mosquito bite on me, chat. They like my sweet Irish blood. Sheesh. I would put some buy orders in to get some of these mats, and then you can sell them back, thanks for using my code, at a cost that is higher. You can make some money. Okay, put buy orders in, sell them in a couple weeks for more, because inevitably we're gonna need more. The price is gonna go down. It'll bounce back. It won't go necessarily up as high. Maybe buy it on the way down to see where the bottom is, because we have to let the market kind of correct itself. But once you see it, you can keep making some money, y'all. You can keep making some money.
Resource availability as pyrite yields from reprocessing have been increased.
Very cool.
While Pochfin has seen a number of changes, including improvements and more rewards for smaller scale sites aimed at providing opportunities for agile cruiser teams. In addition, war deck loopholes have been sealed and the compare tool has been revamped.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Legion expansion, of course.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't like the compare tool changes. I have to try to get more used to it, but I don't like the compare tool changes. I know where they're going, I just don't like it. So we'll see.
Introduced the Triglavian Barbaroga Marauder, the Angel Cartel Sarathiel Dreadnought, freelance jobs, the Corp palette, a visual upgrade for many cruisers, increased effectiveness of resistance modules, and more. Here are some expansion numbers so far, and if you'd like a chance to win the skin that you see on the updated Sacrilege in the next segment, just comment below with the word Pulse and your player character name.
1,000 Barbarogas have been made. That's pretty sick. 55 have been destroyed. These things are so freaking powerful, dude. Sarathiels have been, wow, only 120. I actually understand that. One has been killed. Yowzer. Yowzer. That's a nice looking freaking ship. New SOV upgrades. Resource conversation, exploration detectors. Okay, so resource conversion. Of course it is. Duh. More mats. More mats. Freelance jobs. 2,000 jobs created. Honestly, I thought that'd be higher. 2,000 jobs. The freelance jobs are in its infancy. Man, this thing is itching me like crazy. What the heck? Did a spider bite me? Look, if I get superpowers and start shooting webs out of my orifices, you're going to understand why. Total ISK paid out 200. No, never mind. 250 trillion. Is that billion? That's 1,000. That's a million. That's a billion. 250 billion. Never mind. Most popular job, mine ore. Boy, if I had a nickel. I understand that completely. That's wild. Never mind. I think that's plenty. I was looking at jobs created. That's a cool looking skin. Yep. 2,400 Corp pallets made. The most popular colors are red and black. Any of online? I can't believe it.
The Great Wildlands region in nullsec was the site of a major escalation between the Imperium and PanFam coalitions,
just covered this.
with thousands of Capsuleers involved in the fighting. The Imperium adopted an aggressive siege strategy by anchoring citadels on PanFam's doorstep, with the subsequent battles resulting in the destruction of 2 PanFam keepstars. A recent episode of The Scope covered some of the conflict, but there have been further developments since. The Imperium claimed more systems in the region of Innsmother and announced their formal migration into the area to stage out of the system of SeaTac J6MT, with new allies out of the blue joining them. The War of the Ruses, as the Imperium currently labels it, continues as PanFam persists with its strategy of smaller-scale infrastructure harassment and battles across multiple locations. Elsewhere in New Eden, the Lantern system in Heimatar, a mere 2 jumps from here, saw one of the biggest fights recorded in recent months.
Yes.
An assault by Winter Coalition and their allies on a snuffed-out Fortizar sparked a huge battle. Multiple rivals of Snuffed Out joined Winterco in the attack, while Snuffed enlisted their own support. The resulting battle saw loss estimates rise above 3 trillion ISK.
We saw Snuffed lost multiple trillions. They lost the fight pretty handily, it seems. There's 3 teams. The second team lost like 1 trillion. Snuffed lost many trillions, and the other team only lost hundreds of billions. Can we talk about how we're like just, oh yeah, they only lost the trillion. They only lost the trillion. EVE Online chat.
With almost 4,000 Capsuleers involved. The Fortizar survived, but post-attack revelations of allies switching sides mid-battle could have ramifications for the region.
Interesting.
Check out the most recent episode of The Scope for full details.
Look at the Vargas.
There's something about...
Look at this. Don't tell crash snaps, dude. Look at the Vargas. It's a nightmare. Look at all of the Vargas. Listen, I'm a fan of metal music. I've been crowned the king of the pitch. You get me tipsy enough, you'll hear that story one day, all right? I'm a benevolent king. A mosh pit is my home. But that thing, it scares me. Look at that disgusting, gross. It's too much, okay? I want to know who did this, okay?
This area because
Wild.
just a few days
The
later,
Borg
next
sphere for
door
sure.
in Secede, another massive dread brawl took place. Pirate forces
Awesome.
spread corruption into Secede, allowing for warp disruption probes, which drastically changed the landscape of the fight. What started as a single Phoenix Navy issue camping a gate quickly escalated into a full-fledged brawl between Sedition, Snuffed Out, Shadow Cartel, Deepwater Hooligans, and several other groups in the war zone.
This is a direct result, back to back to back to back. What's up, Snuffed? Dread brawls of the devs making dreads more accessible, making battleships more accessible, bigger fights, more undocking, clapping while I talk. Get your stuff out of the station and on the grid, baby. This is awesome. I love seeing these big fights. Makes me happy.
In all,
Makes
just
me happy.
over 3.3 trillion ISK was destroyed.
Sheesh.
In just 4 days, nearly 600 dreads and over 6 trillion ISK has gone up in smoke in these 2 systems alone. The system of Dodixi will host the player-run Galente Federation Day celebrations on the 28th of June, with all Capsuleers and Federation citizens invited to attend.
Cool.
The event activities will begin at 1800 UTC and include a Miss and Mr. Federation pageant, ship customization and fireworks parade, as well as a Federation trivia quiz, with rewards including plenty of Plex and millions of ISK.
Sick.
With battles raging all across New Eden, there's a sale in the New Eden store on skins for the most commonly used ships so far. Get 50% off selected skins for the Raven Navy issue,
Really?
Ferox Navy issue, Roke, Zenitra, Minakawa, Apostle, and Barguest until the 30th of June.
That's cool. Okay.
That's all for this episode of The Pulse. Thank you for joining us. Remember to check the description below for more information on the stories that we've covered, and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay notified of any other content that we post. See
W.
you next time.
W, I love the winking. It's great. Look, these are really cool that the community does this. I want you to see that the devs do this so often that it's really, really cool. Not a lot of other studios are going to do this much community-focused showcases. Okay? Most dev updates like this are, yeah, check it out. You know, check it out. Here is our patch notes. They actually want you to like see that they care about what the community does, and that's really, really cool. So let's go look at some of the patch notes and just kind of quickly go over them and see what, I know you guys like this view for this too. Just here and just to talk about, they went kind of fast over stuff, let's go look at stuff. So first of all, I want you to understand what we were just talking about, Jack, exactly, is that these are post-it notes from FanFest that have been officially added in the game. We were just talking about this. The devs play the game. The devs are here. I'm excited about this because they actually care, y'all. So they've added these in. These are straight up in the game now. It's really cool. You could write these little sticky notes, whatever, at FanFest. Now they're in the game. Let's keep this going. Metanox sites. I want to talk about this. These are pretty basic. Like skyhooks are here. Metanox, you can do stuff. Nullsec aggression. You can now hack with data and relic modules. Both can gather intel on the Sov Hub. I wonder if you get different things depending on if it's a data or relic analyzer, but that's really cool because you can use both to hack an enemy Sov Hub, and this will let you see what upgrades are installed, which are online. That's not nothing, okay? So now if you see a buzzard on D and you're in the Sov Hub system, y'all, time to take out that buzzard. Okay, not only is it Cyno positive, they're gonna get intel on your Sov Hub, dude. That's crazy. Or like integrated updates. I totally agree, Al Risen. It's great. It's awesome. So I don't know, Arvito. Who can say? When it comes to pirate insurgencies, you can now align to both Garista or Angel Cartel in Zarzak. This is another W. This is going to make it so it's easier for you to enlist with the pirates. I liked what they did before where you had to go to the Garista home system or the Angel Cartel home system. But Zarzak, can we type 1 if you have not been to Zarzak in the last couple months. Type 1 if you haven't not been to Zarzak in the last couple months. I'm going to type 1 myself, okay? Because you mustn't go there, Simba. No, we don't really go there anymore, right? Yes. See? Because there's not a lot of point to go there unless you want to get some LP stuff. So they're making it more of a spot you can go to while not nerfing the Garista and Angel home systems as well. Maybe we need a Frye fleet going to Zarzak. That sounds like fun. Let's see what we're going to do tomorrow. That's going to be, we do fight the Garista. So that's really cool. I like that they're making you go there and check out stuff. That's pretty really, we like this. Miners rejoice. Pyrite yields have been increased from Scorodite, which is high sec, answering long-standing call to bolster resource availability. This is really good. Empower high-sec miners act on the pyrite shortage. Meanwhile, Pochvan has seen various improvements. They're putting in the same paragraph here. More smaller scale sites, add more rewards. Sure. So we'll see exactly what this means. I have my corp lives in Pochvan. We're going to see. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Dragon. We're going to see if we can get some fleets out in Pochvan to go check out what that is. The compare tool is being revamped. I don't love it. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just, I'll have to keep playing with it and just see what's up and go from there. So nothing really else to be added there. Really excellent change so far. Legion update. Looking good. Legion's doing well. The new ships are awesome. Everybody's enjoying it. Who's going to be the second Sarathiel kill? Should I buy a Sarathiel, chat? We'll see. If you want the best Eve news and some great takes and some good community, make sure you bookmark this playlist right here. And if you want the best Eve news and guides, sub to the channel, baby. Thanks for 30K on YouTube. We'll see you in the next video, y'all. Thanks very, very much. How much is a Sarathiel, chat? How much? How much is a Sarathiel? I guarantee you it's not on the market, baby. It's probably not even here. Oh, I was like, 42 billion. 42 billion. Where on the map is this? Where on the map is this? Show me. Show me on the map. I expected more. That's bait. Oh, chat, that's bait. Oh my God. It's so far from me. It's 23 jumps away. That is bait. That is on a border system. That is going to be, this is just in Amamake. Oh, chat. Oh, chat, dude. I can't buy it in Amamake, bro. If that one's bait, this is a fish on a, that's a worm on a hook. Crazy. Zero. This guy wants the trade a vehement for a Sarathiel. I'll get a vehement. You give me a Sarathiel. Bro, did you learn scamming at kindergarten? This ain't good idea. What the heck? I have a 2-bill abyssal retriever. 3 jumps from it. Go freaking get it, dude. Yo, Titan, thanks for that. 42 billy, huh? 42 Billy. We have a subathon coming up. We have a subathon coming up, Jan. Okay? We have a subathon coming up. How much would we need to do? How much would we need to do? 10,000 is what I have to sell? No, I'm not going to sell all of my stuff, dude. I have 20,000 Plex. That's 135 of this. Okay? If I sell my Plex, okay, for 3 months at 6,228, how much do we need to get that much? 10,000 is 59. 8,000 is 47. 42. Just because there's going to be taxes and people are going to raise the prices the moment that I show this on stream. Let's do, sure. Somebody buy my Plex. Okay. I put it right there, dude. Get gank attempts going in and out. Yes, sir. That trade, that's bait. It definitely is, but I'll be good. Don't worry. If it sells by tonight, maybe I buy a Sarathiel. Can I fly it? Probably not. Let me see. Look at that shit. Would you look at that? Dad, if my stream goes down, it's because there is absolutely thunder happening outside. Do I not have this one? Well, I do now. Do now, chat. Do now. I always like to get the rank 2s up. I can fly the Nag with that. Nice. Cool. I need that for the Vehement anyway. Okay. We'll see about it. I do need some good bait for our subathon, chat. So I can fly it for you. There it is, Memphis. We could pick up a fleet and let's say 80 people in the ferry fleet. We definitely could. How much Plex is needed for 1 month of Mega? About 500. About 500. So it's an NPC station. I'm mocking with a safe undock. It's safe. Right? You know? Chat, if we can sell it, if we can get that Plex tonight, then we'll see. I just sold 8,000 Plex. It's up there. So if someone wants to buy 8,000 Plex, then I will, in fact, get it. This is what it looks like when you buy Plex with ISK. Chat, there is thunder happening outside. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we did the Pulse. We did the Legion patch. We did our most dangerous. About that time, huh? Oh, let me get out of my pod. You came here for Abyss, y'all. We're not just gonna... Oh, look. It finally happened. Okay? It finally happened. See, nobody's gonna be able to kill me now. I have in my description, please snow bully. Emfrin. No one is gonna gank me now because I have the correct catchphrase in my description. No one will come after me now. Has it been a year, Kyber? Man. A full year, bruh. It's nuts. God bless you, Kyber. It's just a great group of dudes. My Corp, I have to stop saying join the Discord because we just went into vouch only mode. We're pausing fast recruiting because we're just we have operations going on. That's all I'll say. Okay. Hot Thunder on Matt. That's right, Steve. That's right. It's just hitting the East Coast a ton. How to get money with LP? It's a great question. Alexander asks, how do you get money with your LP? Well, first you go to your wallet, okay? And you go up here and then you go to the LP corporations. Now I'm in Jeddah, I'm in a market hub. So the closest loyalty points store to me is going to be this. You press right click, show info. You can see I have 233,000 loyalty points. And the closest store to me is right here. I right click this set desto. That is going to be 3 jumps away. This loyalty point store, you can buy things at it. I recommend that you only get implants or faction ammo, and I'll even do you one better. One of the things I do is I like to make ammo myself. I will literally create Tech 1 ammo. Let me find it. Where is it? This. I make Tech 1 ammo, and then I turn it into faction ammo with loyalty points and flip it for much higher. An antimatter charge L is 379 ISK, okay? A Caldari Navy antimatter charge is 1,284. It's literally 4x the price. So Absolutely worth it. That's how, one of the ways, there's a lot of ways, that's what I would do to turn your LP into ISK, Plex. Enjoy it. Okay. Hope that makes sense, chat. For only 200,000. Yes, that's right. Let's get into my burner clone. What's coming over right here. So, what is your Eve friend reference code? It's in the description. Do I have a chat command for that? Let me go look. It's in the description, Dr. BBQ. What it is it gives you 1,000,000 skill points if you've never signed up for anything in the past. Let me see if I have it. You know, I actually don't have that like as a chat command, and I probably should. I made 1 billion flipping implants with a bunch of overlap. That's right. That is exactly how it should be. That is correct. Let me find the description for you, and I will link it to you, my friend. So it's right. Come on down, give me the goodies. It's this right here. Okay. You use my code, you get 1,000,000 skill points. Now this is a referral code. If you already have been playing the game, you press login to become a recruit. You get 1,000,000 skill points for free. You don't got to buy anything. You don't got to click anything. It'll save you about 3 weeks of training time if you just got the game. If you are thinking about playing it, even if you've never played it before, you can start playing it for free. You still get 1,000,000 skill points. What should you use this on? We have a ton of new player guides on our YouTube. You can check that out and have a good time with it. Okay, so that's that. Let's get rid of these. We're in our worm. All right, y'all. We're going to be undocking in just a sec. This is our abyssal worm. We're going to be continuing to show y'all some stuff, how to play, how to enjoy the various aspects of the Abyss. We are loving the Abyss recently. Y'all are also enjoying it. So let's just make sure. What do we always make sure, chat? Drones, check. Ammo, kind of low on the good old-fashioned worm. Let's come in here to our ammo. Do we have Scourgy boys? Do we got some Scourgies? We do. Give me 1,000 of this. And we need also Caldari Navy Scourge. Good. Give me about 1,000 of this. That's what we like to see. Thank you. We got our paste. You know, we don't need this much paste. That's way too much paste. We're in a frigate. Okay. Goodness. So, and let's check the insurance. All right, look at us, already insured. All right, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi YouTube, because we are about to do a for the first time in literally a year. Y'all have been asking for it, and it's time. It's time to do a T1 Alpha Abyss missile series. Okay, everybody say hi YouTube. Good night, dude. You have a great night. Ladies and gentlemen, the best series that you've been asking for a ton is back. It's time for Alpha Abyss missiles. We're going to show you how to make literal hundreds of millions of ISK an hour using the worm, a fantastic ship in Eve. All alpha friendly. Let's dive in. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now, and the worm is a delicious ship. It's the big brother of a Caldari Navy hookbill. I think it looks very, very similar, whatever. It's a fantastic ship, and we're going to show you how to use it to make literally 100 million an hour in the Abyss. First of all, why the worm? Why this and not cruisers? If you've been following our Alpha Abyss missile series, you might be a bit confused because the worm is a frigate. And we've been going from frigate to destroyer to cruiser to Navy cruiser. Now we're going back to frigates. I don't understand. Chat, it's all about the ISK per hour you're going to make, not about the size of the ship. Now, bigger ships are tankier, slower, and can do more DPS, but they're slower. Like we just said, you can get through the site slower. While you can do bigger, better Abyss, there's a balance to be made. If you do more DPS and you're tankier, but you get through an Abyss site in like 15 minutes, that's cutting it kind of close. With the worm, we can do T1 exotics, which is what we're going to be doing. We've done sub 6 minute rooms. Let me back this up. With this worm in a T1 exotic, we've done sub 5 minute rooms every single time with alpha skills. You're going to be able to get in and out. We've actually done sub 10 minute full runs. Now you have to get lucky with the spawns, but it is a good third of the time that this is able to happen. So sub 10 minutes, if you have alpha skills, you're going to be able to do this and get 100 million ISK an hour. Let's see what we can get into. First of all, you're going to be using kinetic and or thermal missile damage. We're going to be doing exotics, so we get that bonus to kinetic. And we got bonus to shield res, and we do light combat drone damage and hit points. Yes, the worm is the little brother to the Gila. ladies and gentlemen. And the bulk of the DPS is going to be on the drones. That's where the main focus of our damage is here, okay? You can see the drones do a bunch more, 200 more comparatively to the missiles, doing only 73. Heated, we're going to be even doing, if I come back to this, thank you. Heated, we're going to be doing 85 DPS. So the drones are your primary DPS source. Let's start with the drones and how this is going to work, all right? We've only got 2 drone light damage augmenters in velos. This is going to increase your DPS up from 148 up to 210. You can look right here. You can see it literally almost doubles the DPS that we do. Put that in, it's going to be great. You're going to use 2 types of drones. The Tech 2s do more damage and are cheaper, but are not as tanky. So if you are in a room where the drones are taking a ton of damage, you're going to recall the Tech 2s and you're going to put out the faction drones. Now you can use if you don't have the ISK, I was going to say poor, but listen, we all start somewhere, don't we, Jen? So if you don't have the money to be able to buy faction drones, you could use 5 Tech 2s. Just know that these things, they die really, really fast. So you do want to have the option of having these just to be sure. Okay, so you're going to primarily be using Tech 2 drones, and I like to bring 3 and 2 just to have an extra in case the Tech 2s get popped, and they will. So make sure you check that out and enjoy those drones. Let's talk about our rigs because they tie in with the mids. We have a small capacitor circuit and a cap battery. Your win condition is being able to DPS stuff down and active heal with your shield booster. Now, you need the cap because there's a bunch of newts in these, a lot of newts, and these give you capacitor warfare resistance. You're going to be able to not get neuted out as much. When you hit some of those angel rooms, and you're going to see one of those, we're going to do a full run right now after this, you're going to need those newts resistance to be able to survive. Plus, this capacitor control circuit just gives you more total capacitor, getting it done much, much better. Hi, honey. What's up? What you need, baby? You need to talk to me? Chat, Mrs. Loru's here. Everyone say hi, Mrs. Loru. Oh, this thing. Cookies. What? Put the cookie down. Nobody eats my wife's cookie. I'm John Kimball. Everybody say hi, Mrs. Loru. Hi, honey. You want a smooch? Good. One sec, champ. You don't want to see the stream? Right here is like, can they see a hand? There you are. Hello. That's great. I love it. Love you, honey. You're a great wife. Thank you for a cookie. Put the cookie down. Nobody eats my wife's cookie. Can I have some more water? Is that all right? Maybe that cookie may be real thirsty. I love you a lot. Thank you so much. So, you like the Arnold impression? What was the other thing he says? Turbo Man. We watched Turbo Man, Jingle All the Way. We watched it for our Christmas. So, it's so good. Paul's video, wife's priority, right? What type of cookies? Just chocolate chip. These are like, they're healthy though. There's no seed oils. We're big into no seed oils. It's like almond something. What is it? It's a healthy cookie, so not a lot of sugar, chocolate chips, almond flour, something like that. It's not a tumor. Get to the chopper. Love that, dude. Love that. Only coconut sugar. It's like monk fruit or something. Okay. You're really pretty. I'm Detective John Kimball, you idiot. Turbo Man. We have to find Turbo Man. I love it, honey. Love you a lot. Thank you. Sorry, chat. Wife comes down. Prio. Okay. Listen. Get you a wife. Chat, I kissed a lot of frogs. Okay. Went through a lot of pain with my exes. It's worth it. It's worth improving yourself so you can be ready for when you meet your significant other. Okay. Don't think that because I didn't meet her before because I wasn't ready. God introduced us when I was ready and when she was ready too. It's like both of you have to be ready, So we'll have a life channel at some point or something. So it's not the tumor. Where was I? I got lost in my wife's eyes, Chan. I can't. Enough of the flirting. I got you. Okay, so I think I was talking about capacitor. Okay. Your win condition is being able to out heal the damage that the mobs are doing straight up. Okay, so you need to be able to make sure that you can use the shield booster at all times. Now your cap's stable with the shield booster, but you're going to see, because we're going to do a run at the end of this video, that you're not just going to leave this on the whole time because you are scared of the mobs that newt you and you don't, you're cap stable if nothing's nuding you. So you don't just want to leave this on. With that said, you do get a solid, let me find it. Oh, I'm already here. 17.5 shield thing, and you go up to 22. Now, overheating this is scary because you don't have any kind of resistance module. Excuse me. Oh, let me see. Love you, honey. Thank you. I'm going to get off in like an hour or two. Probably like an hour. Okay. Like 11. Love you a lot. So, you're very attractive. Let me drink this water, chat. This cookie was good, but it made me freaking thirsty. Archer, I can tell you right now, there is. There is. Go to church. I don't care what y'all believe. You can believe what you want. Go to church. Better yourself. If you seek God, he'll help you to find out what you need to better, and then you'll find the person. I didn't meet my wife until I started giving up my time and my plan is now God's plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is God's plan for my life? Chat, I'm not going to tell you what to believe, but I am going to tell you that I'm the most content I've ever been when I started reading the Bible and like pursuing Jesus. You can do what you want. That's my take. Okay, you can do what you want. Let's get back to EVE Online, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so Ender, thank you for gifting subs. I'm never gonna finish this because we got gifted subs coming in from 4 Ender. He's got 5 kick subs, bro. Thank you for the gifted subs, Ender. Bless you. That's amazing. That's worth 10 Twitch subs. 5 gifted on Kick is worth 10 on Twitch because Kick is double. Thank you, 4 Ender, for doing that. Thank you so much for that. Yes. My man, that's right. Thanks, Papa John. That's right. Yes, thank you for gifting those subs. Okay, so here we're gonna turn. Those are gonna get in the way, so I'm just gonna let that kind of play out. I'm gonna eat this cookie. So, what? A snack. I love this cookie. Thank you for the gift of subs, brother. Thank you. All right. Let me drink this because this is like the easiest ship to do a base in I've ever flown. Wow. Okay. So the only resist modules you have are in your rigs. And we got EM and thermal. You want thermal resist for the trig mobs. The trig mobs are going to spool up on you, and these are going to be some of the most dangerous rooms that you have. These are the rooms that are going to really kind of freak you out. And we're going to show you which rooms are bad and what to do. The Kiki rooms, the Kikimora and the Vedmak rooms are scary. We're going to show you those. And these are the ones you literally need resistance modules for that. And I want to give you some tech that I've been doing with the missile launchers. Now, instead of using all Tech 2 missiles, you're going to see one of these has the faction ammo on here because a single one has faction ammo. It goes 39 missile range. I like to use the smallest DPS source we have to open up the crates. Now, the drones are fast. So if something, because they're light drones, so if something is far away from you, you can send a drone off to go kill a box and then go there anyway. But you want the drones, since they're the bulk of your damage, to be on the actual mobs itself. So what I like to do is I like to take a single one of these light missiles and put faction ammo because we go out to 39. The Tech 2s do more damage, but are only going out to 30. And both of these are Tech 2s. And this one is at faction ammo. So that's my personal tech, how I like to fly these, okay? Since we're in an afterburner, we can always go get a lot of these. But here's the other tech, and the other big point that I want to make with this. Don't go after the non-bioadaptive crates. Let me say that again. Only, when you're flying the worm, only bioadaptives. Only bioadaptive crates. Do not get the other crates that are flying all over the crates, all over the place. Why? When you do this, you will have sub 4-minute rooms. I have had sub 10-minute abyss. Your ISK per hour goes up if you're not schlepping all over the place. Now, if you're fighting some mobs and you just have time, like if there's a like the Karen room that has the big battleship, right? And you're fighting this mob and it's just on the way, sure. But even then, I've only gotten bioadaptives most of the time, and it really helps the ISK per hour go up. So I recommend you doing that with this. And before we go do a full run of this, I've got some fun for you. This ship is 120 million ISK with the filaments. Let me show you. And we even have some chargers. We're going to talk about the ammo in just a sec and the filaments and how to get in there. and how to position yourself in just a sec. The entire ship is 120 million-esque. You can get this back in about an hour and a half if you're an alpha, or an hour if you're Omega. You can fly this if you're Omega. But that's if you have to pay for it. I'm going to be giving away 5 of these fully fit to our viewers. 5 fully fit worms for you to do T1 exotics. And here's how to enter in to this giveaway. The first thing you have to do is you got to be subscribed to my YouTube. You're not going to win if you're not subbed. Don't miss out on 100 and change million-esque for not pressing a button. My bot's going to know, and you're not going to be able to win. The second thing you have to do in the comment of this YouTube video is put your in-game name. I have to know who the heck to send the contract to. Thank you very much. And the third thing you got to do is type "I want that worm" into the comments. Type that in with your in-game name and you'll be eligible to enter in. Subscribe, type the key phrase, put your in-game name in the comments of this YouTube video. 5 of you, 5 winners getting fully fit exotic worms. You too can print money. Come on down. Let's get you done. Thank you very much. And chat, thank you for 30,000 on YouTube. We recently passed 30K on YouTube because of your support, because of you watching the videos and having a good time. We really appreciate it. My wife and I are humbled by the support that y'all have had. Thank you for that very, very much. We really appreciate y'all being here. So come on down. Don't forget the giveaway. Let's get back to the video. Let's see about it, chat. Let's see about it. If you're on stream, we're not giving away this on stream. We're going to edit this out. Okay. This is only on the YouTube, but since you're live, you know it's coming. So get ready to enter in, baby. Okay. Get ready to enter in. All right. You get the behind the scenes. You get the, beforehand. So, Yo, Joseph, thank you for the subscription there coming in. Bless you, my friend. So, gifted sub, that's right, exactly. So, exactly, Archer. Thank you for that. All right, y'all, let me go through this. So, the final thing we're going to talk about here, oh, jeez, kill me. I can tell my AC turns on because my nose starts getting real tight. The allergies, champ. Oh, man. All right. I'm doing fine, chat, just how we do it, right? The final thing we got to talk about is the ammo. And you're going to bring some hard shells with you just in case, just some dose 1s. These hard shells are going to boost your shield bonus by about 3%. Sometimes you need a little bit extra, especially if you're new to this. If you're new to the Abyss, if you're new to the Worm, you're going to want to take a couple of these because you want to not die in the Abyss. So take some ammo. If there's an oh crap room, if something's really doing a ton of damage to you, take an Agency 1 hard shell, just the Tech 1. And these are cheap enough. I think one of these is what, is it like not even a million-esque? It's 170,000-esque. Go spend a couple 100,000-esque. Get a couple of these to make sure you don't die to a room that's giving you a problem, especially when you're learning the Abyss. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to take a decent amount of this light missile ammo and double. I normally take like 4 to 5K of this ammo because you don't want to run out of missiles. You want to make sure that you have enough to do multiple rooms because you're going to take a bunch of these calm exotic filaments with you. These are the ones we're going to be doing. The exotic particle storm is the kinetic resistance and bonus to scan res. Doesn't affect us. We do kinetic damage with our missiles and our drones. That's why we're going in to the exotic one. Okay. You're going to take a bunch of these because as a frigate doing it solo, it's going to cost you 3 filaments to get in to 1 Abyss. So you need to take at least 9 filaments to do 3 runs. Does that make sense? Frigates cost more if you're solo. If you have 3 buddies, it's going to be 1 per frigate. So, but you don't need buddies for this. You can do it by yourself. The final thing is you want some paste. You can bring 100. You don't got to bring, you can bring 50. Okay. You just want to be able to repair your modules just in case. Don't be caught and die because you can't overheat your stuff, especially as an alpha. And if you are new to the game, you need to be getting the thermodynamics skill up as much as possible. This skill lets you overheat your stuff. Get this to as high as you can as an alpha. I think it's 3 or 4, something like that. Get it to as high as you can so that you can overheat your stuff. Bring some paste so that you can repair your stuff in space. How you use the paste to repair your modules in space is you right-click the modules and you press repair. It costs paste. Not many people know this. If you didn't know that nanite paste repairs your modules in space, type 1 in chat. If you did not know this, type 1 in chat. We teach you something every time that we live stream, that we play the game with you. Okay, it's great stuff. And if you're in the comments too, type it in there as well, whatever. So we're going to bring this and we're going to get to a safe spot in space and I'm going to show you this abyss. We're going to have a great time with it too. This is the first time actually people have not typed 1 and spammed 1. I'm actually proud of you guys for like knowing this. So didn't know modules got damaged. There it is. There it is. 1. Thanks. See, there's 1. There's what. Finally, somebody had it. So sheesh. All right. So chat, let's go find a safe spot and go do this and get it going. Thank you. Thank you for that, my friend. Let's do this right here, chat. Okay. Where are we going to go? Let me just undock really, really quick. Let me just, Lyra, can you turn the music on? Thank you. Just to like have some tunes while we kind of go back and forth. Let's do, let's just go that way. It's fine. It's fine for now. Let's undock. Let's go to a safe spot and then we'll get out of here. So, you know, we're gonna, the video is not done. We're gonna go do Abyss and we're gonna live cast it, not just for y'all, but for a YouTube video as well. We're gonna move this over here because we're about to do it. So, Arvito, I'm not gonna duel you, bro. Come on now. Come on, Arvito. I was like, who the heck? Who are you, person? So, all right, let me pause the music now. So while we warp around, we're gonna keep talking about some tips on how to make sure you can do the Abyss very effectively. The first tip we're going to do is look at our guns right here. Okay, see we have 1 faction, 1 tech 2. We already talked about this. But did you know if you press and hold shift and you left click and drag, you can actually separate out your gun, groups here. So instead of pressing group all weapons, press and hold shift, left click and drag and drop. You can separate out your stuff. If you want, you can separate out all of these. I only recommend having 1 faction missile and then a group of 2 tech 2 missiles. This means you can organize your missiles and guns however you want, especially if you're a new player. When you have ships like the Naga, bigger ships that have more guns in them, you can get 2 and even 3 groups of weapons if you would like. Do that. Have a good time with it. The second thing I want to tell you is about drone groups. You can right click a drone, move drone, new group, and you can put it into a group. Once it's in that group, right click it, mark as favorite. I have to unmark this. Let me do group 2. What I do is group 1 will auto come out of my drone hold if I press Shift F. Okay, Shift F. We're going to teach you some keybinds here. Don't be these Eve players that right click everything and press a button. You got to use keybinds. We're MMO players, ladies and gentlemen. Shift F is drones out. Okay, I know this looks kind of bad because penmanship sucks. Shift R, and let's get rid of the plus here. Okay, that was not a plus, that was a T, thank you. Shift R is gonna be drones in. So if you want the drones to go out, you press Shift F. The favorite group is gonna be prioritized by the drones out, okay? So if you just have drones in no group, you press Shift F, it's just gonna launch your drones. And we have all light, it might put out Naives, it might put out Hornet 2s, you don't know. You want to control what's coming out and what's going in. Pause, ayo. You want to make sure the right drones are in space or nah. That's why you have to do these. Let's teach you some other keybinds and stuff. Control plus R is going to be reload, ladies and gentlemen. Reload your guns. Reload your guns. So what I do when I'm in between rooms is I Shift R, Control R, boom, 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 boom. It's reloading and the drones are coming in. That's what I'm telling you, okay? Shift F sucks if you have a mixed set of drones. Yes, it does. And that's why we don't, okay? So these keybinds are very important and I use these all the time and I highly recommend you do the same. Don't be one of those people that is clicking on stuff. You know, it's like, let me erase this. Like, all right, I had to launch the drone, click it, launch the drone. Let me, look, Shift F. Out. Drones are out. Shift R. Coming back in. They're back. Okay, I have to, let me launch the drone. Great. All right, now I have to, okay, now I want to recall this. Let me, here, do you see how the seconds matter in the Abyss? Not just for your ISK per hour, but also for your micro StarCraft player here, Command & Conquer, you know, Commander. We have to be able to micro our stuff to be better players at the game, and you will if you use these things. The next big one, thank you, Nemok, you're right. Press F for your drones to attack your target. What I'm going to tell you is when you're microing your drones, we're going to show that to you in just a sec when we actually get to a spot. You're going to see me microing my drones with Alt arrow keys and the sword icon here, because that's, you can shift your targets. Can I go to a, let's get into the abyss, and I'm going to show you that once we're inside of one. Once we're in one, I'm going to show you how to micro your targets with it. I'm not attacking sleepers because I'm no fool, okay? Mom, I did not raise a fool. Thank you. So thank you. The next tip I have for you while we go into the abyss is put your drone bay, put your drone area close to where your targets are. You don't, because your eyes, you don't want to have your thing down. You're looking down here. You're looking at your modules. You're looking up here. You're looking here. It's too much to keep track of. I try to look right here, and I keep like, what am I attacking? Where are my drones? Is something taking damage? Because I kind of have a feel for my ship. And one of the next step I have for you to kind of deal with that, don't just start in T1s with your worm. Go to a T0. If you just got the ship, if you won our giveaway, go into a T0 and practice it first. Don't just dive in, because you want to get used to the abyss first. Who cares about the ISK per hour? If you die, it's negative ISK per hour if you lose the ship. So don't die. Practice first. That's what makes the abyss great, is practice makes perfect in the abyss. Let's get to a save point, and then we're going to hop in, and I'm going to show you a live run right now. Okay, so I suggest near the overview so you can see the NPCs or yellow boxing. My overview is literally right here. Exactly. Correct. Exactly. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Love that, dude. Love that. That's great. So if I started EVE Online, I wanted to go strictly Garista ships. Would that be a difficult thing to do? It's a great question, Archer. Yes. So there's a thing in EVE when you're new, you're like, I want to fly that ship. What you quickly discover is that's the wrong way to play EVE. You want to be able to do activities, not fly ships. So there's nothing wrong with preferring a type of ship, but Garista ships, the pirate ships, are expensive. And they're going to be hard for a newer player to get into. What I recommend you do instead is you just focus on, we have a ton of new player guides that tell you all the ships to fly and the best ones to do. So start there and go with that and see if those make you happy with the activities that you want to do. Because instead of you saying, hey, Loru, I want to fly Garista ships, what activities do you want to do, brother? That's the thing we want to talk about. So, all right, y'all, we're at a save point in space. We are ready to go. We are getting our filaments out. I'm going to live shoutcast this. You see it cost 3. In to the abyss we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's get it done. 20 minutes to do it. Let's get it done. Take a deep breath and do it. Let me turn on our sound here just so y'all can hear everything. All right, we have some lucid escorts coming in and some bioadaptive caches right there. We're going to go a little bit far away from it. We also see this auto suppressor. We're going to get rid of those. I'm lagging to high heaven right now, chat. Everything's fine. There we go. There we go. Scared me for just a second. We're going to turn on our afterbird immediately. Now, these lucids, you can always click these guys and see what they are. This actually is going to be a bit of an easier room, I think. So we're going to immediately just go right towards this. I was panicking, but now I'm not. I'm going to orbit the middle gate at like 2,500, and I'm going to send out my drones to kill this bioadaptive cache right out of the gate, because these lucids are not very big. I'm not worried about them at all, because we just know that this room is good to go, and we're just going to start sending our drones at this. Now watch, if I do alt, look at this area. I'm going to micro my drones. Alt left. See up here how it's moving? Alt left, alt left. See that, how it's moving? That's how I'm able to micro my drones. I'm gonna turn my shield back on and make sure that we can just keep our mouse here. Our mouse is here. I'm pressing engage, alt left, and then I move those around. We're splitting up the damage, splitting up the deeps onto multiple frigates. If you're flying against frigates, this is what I recommend y'all do. Alt left and then alt right is also going to be able to do the same. It goes a different direction. So, and look, there it is. And let's go. Ooh, I'm shoutcasting this. I didn't loot the bioadaptive cache. You'll forgive me, chat. You'll forgive me, won't you? Bring them back. Control R, Shift R. The drones are in. Let's just top up our stuff a little bit. Then we're going to done with the shield. I should have looted the bioadaptive cache first. I'm going to make some mistakes because I'm shoutcasting this, okay? So that's how we micro our drones in that first room. Let's loot this bioadaptive cache, and then we're going to go into the next room in just a sec. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm going to edit this part out because it's going to be a little bit slower for the video chat. Seconds matter when we're doing like a 25+ minute video. Nice drop, dude. Sheesh. Let's go back into here. Okay. All right. We just got our loot. Looks like we've gotten a glorified decayed filament. Nice, and 15 trig surveys. That's a solid 1.5 million ISK. Before we jump in, our cap is up. Our reload is good. Our drones are in. Press jump. That was a sub 3-minute room, even though I made a mistake. Room 2. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We're going through none of the other loots. None of the others. All right, so we do have a KYBERNAUT. This is the big one. This is the big one. So we are going to be killing the FELTs first. Let's get the bioadaptive cache immediately. We go within 38. So this is the big room, the KYBERNAUT. You all know it as the Karen room. This thing likes to go towards the edge of the map, and this thing also likes to poke you for a quarter of your health. Here's how to get rid of it. Here's how to get rid of it. You're going to target it last. We're going to kill the FELTs first. Once we're within 38, we're going to start poking this guy. Come on down, buddy. We're going to start hitting this FELT. So let's get right up onto this bioadaptive. You don't want to go directly towards the Karen. You don't want it because it just took half my health. Man, just get me out of here, dude. Another one of those. Oh, I got to heal up right now. Bro. That was a lot of health. It's the 2-shot scare, ladies and gentlemen. So this thing does a ton of damage. How you can combat this Karen is the KYBERNAUT, is you're going to go back and forth. You're going to go back and forth, zigzag towards it, try to get close to it. The other thing that this mob does is it will move towards the edge of the map. So what you're going to do using your superior speed is you're going to get around it. You're going to go around it, and you're going to try to go in between the edge of the map and it. This means that by the time you kill it, you're going to be able to go right back towards the gate and save yourself some time. This stupid mob has killed more of me, more of you. It is the #1 killer in the abyss, this thing, and you just saw why, because if you are not getting your transversal velocity up, that means going around it. Do not go straight towards it. This is the wrong thing to do. You got to go around it. That's the way, because you're going to see it turning. If I can get a little bit close, you can see it kind of turning back. The nose of its ship is going towards the edge here. That's what we want. We want it to go towards the edge of this gate. It's actually about to die, so let's start approaching this gate. And I missed the bioadaptive cache again because I was terrified of this stupid thing. Let's loot the bioadaptive cache. Let's turn off our shields. Let's reload our missiles, and then we'll get the second room, the third room right after this. An easy kill on the KYBERNAUT. Scary. Right after this. God, I missed the bioadaptive cache again. Are you kidding me? I was panicking. Okay, goodness gracious. So should I scale into a certain kind of skills if I want to stay in line with the Garista ships? If you want the Garista ships, it's drone and missiles. And I'm thinking about what you can do there. You really want to push into drone skills and missile skills. Drone ships are going to help you more because there's more damage there. So you want to start with Galente. Galente ships are going to have better drone ships. The Vexor, great, excellent. The Algos, fantastic. The Tristan, you're going to get a lot of stuff with the Tristan. You're going to love the Tristan. Okay, so I would do that instead. All right. We looted our second room. We're about to head towards that. Even more filaments coming here. We also got some 0 points, so we're up to 3 million-esque. And we did this. We have 14 minutes and 54 seconds left. 5 minutes in, even though we made some mistakes and not go for the bioadaptives because I'm shoutcasting. Third room, final room coming in right now. That was a very fast KYBERNAUT room. Let's see if we can do this third room in under a couple minutes. Let's see. What do we got? We've got Tessels. All right, so we've got some Tessels. So we're just going to go right for these guys because these guys are going to do damage to us a bunch. Now we're going to orbit this at like 5k. Let's orbit this at like 5k. Now these are going to do a ton of damage. So we're going to watch the bioadaptive we're looking for. And we don't have any spark needles. What we were looking for is spark needles. We were looking for those. And we're going to micro our drones. Alt, click, and come back here. And I'm using Alt left and right to micro our drones and micro our missiles. Our faction ammo is going after the bioadaptive cache. Our other missile group is going after these other Teslas. And finally, the drones are going to go after their own unique things. And you can see I am taking a ton of damage, so I have to remember to actually heal myself. And we're just going to keep microing our drones and our missiles and actually remember to use them. I am shoutcasting, so I'm honestly panicking a little bit right now. Let's loot this, and then let's orbit this at like 5k. You can see this room is not so crazy because these guys don't do a ton of damage to you. All of my missiles are doing things. Our drones are fine. As long as you can take out some of the damage coming in, and look, I stopped my afterburner, and we started taking even more damage because these guys are doing it. So I'm going to micro my drones a little bit. Doesn't matter anymore because there's much less. Ideally, on these rooms, you want to have missiles on one drone, drone 1 on another one, drone 2 on a separate one. That way you have 3 different damage sources coming in. That way you can make sure to spread it out and have a good time with it. There it is. This was a sub 7-minute run, even with the mistakes we made. Drones are in. This is in. The final point I have for you, origin conduit means last room. So if you're doing these a bunch all day, I'm just going to call this a sub This was a sub 7-minute run, even though I'm just going to explain some stuff. We have 12 minutes left. Well done, everybody. Origin Conduit's last room. If you're like me and you get brain fog and you're like, oh man, was this the last room? If you see Origin Conduit, it's the last room. Okay, you don't have to think about it. Let's jump out. Successful. T1 Abyss. It was easy. We did a sub 7-minute run in this worm. Let's dock up so I can show you this. Let's look at the loot we got. We got all of this. We also got another 4 filaments because I used these at the start. This is the loot. 4 million ISK in about 6 minutes. Let's call it 3 million ISK in 5 minutes. 5 times 12 is 60, is an hour. So if we get 3 million times 12 is going to be, what is that, a 36 million ISK? This was an unlucky-ish run. Okay, I've done this. I think I did that math wrong. Did I do that math wrong, chat? Did I do that math wrong? Pause. I'm going to do this math before I end the video with, like, how much is this? It's a 4 million ISK run in 7 minutes. We bring it down to, oh, because we round down to 5. That's too much of a round down, right? 4 million ISK run in 7 minutes. There's times 10. It's going to be 40 million an hour. So they told me there wouldn't be math. That's right. So let me just start here. Here's the loot we just got. We docked up. We are safe now. We got 4 million ISK in about 7 minutes. Now, this was a bit of an unlucky run. Typically, we get bigger, badder things. This tier 2, here's why it wasn't a lot. This agitate is only worth 30,000. If we get a different tier 2, it's a couple million. So I've been able to average 7 to 10 million ISK a run in sub 8, sub 7 as an alpha. This means you're going to get about 80 to 110 million ISK per hour, depending on the rooms you get, depending on how easy they are, and depending on how good you are. If you buy this, it's 120 million ISK. It pays for itself in less than an hour and a half. And then you saw how easy it was. Even in the KYBERNAUT room, the rest of it is pure profit. Ladies and gentlemen, the worm is going to be your best friend for the Abyss before we do the Gila. Sub for that, ladies and gentlemen. The Alpha Abyss Missile Series, bookmark it all, is right here. Use it to print ISK and get your wallet nice and full. And sub right here for when we drop the Gila video on ya, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see ya in the next one. Thanks very much. We did all the segments today, chat. Now listen, it's 10 o'clock. No more videos. No more recording. Time to grind, baby. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to grind? In the stations, fight for Caldari. The choice is yours for the state. Let's just grind it, baby. Let's grind it. Buy YouTube. That's right, Lowsleeve. That's right. I would like to know if railguns are viable in the Abyss. No. Short answer, no. Longer answer, you're gonna go to the Abyss Tracker website. Instead of you guessing what's good, you're gonna go to the Abyss Tracker and you're gonna go to Fitz. We have a video on this coming out. I have to find that stream. It was somewhere in the past chat. I don't know what the hell happened to it. And you're gonna go to, like, I want to do, I don't know, I'm gonna find the hull I want to find is the Gila. Let's just, because the Gila is like one of the most popular ones. Gila. Filter. Okay. Find me total runs. This one is Buzz. Cruiser. All skills level 5. Fine. Gila, you're going to do T5 Gammas. T5 Gammas with a Magpie MTU. Jeez Louise, Magpie. Sheesh. And you can use this website. I'm not affiliated with it at all, whatever. You can just have a good time with it. Okay, chat, let's do some B scanning. This was empty local before. Now we got a Celestis. Can we talk about how good this looks? The Celestis looks incredible, dude. It's so delicious. Look, if I get ganked in a worm, I can buy 500 of these and still have money, so I don't care. Let's do this again. Let's keep it going. If you're looking for rails, you won't find them on Agila. True also. Yes. All right, y'all, let's see if I can do this. It's time for Shoutcasting Abyss. Boop. In we go. was a result of the giveaway on YouTube. We're going to have that be its own video, Hack Attack. So you're going to wait for the video to come out, and then you're going to do the FELTs and Lucid. Easy PC. Let's head right for them, y'all. Let's head right for them. This is going to be an easy room, baby. Where's the bioadaptive? Poke me. You won't. These are going to be easy. AC, turn our alerts back on and turn the music back on. Let's get some tunes going, chat. It's time to grind, baby. Hey, chat. Did you have a good day today, ladies and gentlemen? Did you have a good day today? I hope you did. I did, hanging out with all of you. It was a great time. Get my drones off of that. Let's put them on this guy. Let's get the Lucid Aegis. It's time to grind, baby. Rise and grind season, y'all. Rise and grind season. Let's do the bioadaptives. Good. Once that's done, we throw our missiles onto this. Taking a little bit of damage from what? From the Lucid Aegis. Looks like I actually have to care about these Lucid Agi, so I shouldn't. The FELT is doing a little bit more, actually. But the Lucid Aegis is hitting me more often. Maybe I should, yeah. And then we throw, let's throw one of you on one of you. That's fine. Just to spread the damage out a little bit, okay? What time do you normally stream? I normally stream in the morning, my time. We want to do like one evening stream a week. It's tough for me to stream in the evening, and it's at nighttime, my time, because my wife is, you know, she's like wanting to hang out. And let me loot the bioadaptives. I do that every freaking time, chat. I've been like forgetting. Pull these back. My wife wants to hang out with me. Shocker, I know. So, and I want to hang out with her. So I actually can't stream in the evening. Typically, she has a class tonight. That's why I was able to pull this off. We're trying to like make it so that she has a class and that night I stream. That's what we're trying to like finagle. So that way we can just keep us going. So give me this. But if you want to check our schedule, it's in Discord. We see 7 million box. We got, how is it? Chat, I got screwed, bruh. You're telling me I got, man, I'm recording. I get 7 million a run. The whole run is 7 million, and the first room I get 7 million. Hey, editing desk Loru here. I did a run after we'd finished recording. We got 7 million on the first room. Get your IS per hour up, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. You kidding me, chat? What the heck? All right, we got a Dracovac. Dracovac, heads up, y'all. Heads up. Focus. Focus. Actual threat. Actual threat. Dracovac, not necessarily a terrible threat, but still, focus the heck up, chat. Man, I'm recording. I get crappy loot. I stop recording, and it's like, would you like everything? Like, yes. Yes, I would, actually. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, dude. So let's go loot this guy. Let's see if I don't have to respect this Dracovac, and I can just... Oh, it's not a Vedmak. I don't think I have to care about this Dracovac, because the Dracovac and the Lashak are easy kills. Look, he hasn't even hit me once. Now, the Trig mobs, if you do the Abyss, the Trig mobs, you do want to respect them, and you do want to DPS them down as fast as you can, because they will absolutely spool up on you and start doing some terrible things. And look, you're starting to see some damage taken the moment I start going so fast. So this Dracovac is about to die, but we're going to head right close to this. We're going to head right close to this. No, you're going to go to this guy first. Yes. Good. You're going to come back in just a moment. We're going to orbit you with like 500. I completed my air daily goals, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn this off. We're going to reload this. We're going to get that done. I make sure to get my air daily goals. Okay, thank you. You guys are liking the shoutcasting. I see it. I want to claim all of this. I want to claim that. Drones are in. Reload is in. Next. Lore is recording. Give him the equivalent of food stamps. When he stops, give him the epic drop. Was that another 7 million? I'm furious, dude. All right, we got Damavix. Now the actual fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. Shining and striking. So let's do the shining one first. These guys get all of my... and we have the Vile Swarmers. Vile Swarmers. Now here's my tech with these guys. Viles, when there's 2 Triglavians, don't matter. When there's 2 Triglavians, do not matter. Do not matter at all. When there's 3 of them, you want to actually split tank your DPS. You want to split tank it. Did you just... oh, because he's already dead. Sheesh. Because they spider tank each other. So, and I will explain this in just a sec, because I actually have to pay attention to these guys, because they will poke me. Did we just get a massive amount of loot out of these? Like a massive amount. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you kidding me? Did I forget to loot a box? Hi, editing desk Loru. Right after we finished recording, we did some more Abyss runs on stream. This was a sub 5-minute run, all 3 rooms, and we got 26 mil. Nope, there's more up here. More up here. 17. Did I mess this up? This was a sub 5-minute room, and we got 17.5 million ISK in sub 5. You do the math. Use the worm in the abyss. Golly, chat, are you kidding me, dude? Why? I hate you so much. I mean, listen, chat, I will accept this loot. I accept. We have to go back to the station and deposit it because it's too much loot. Retreat is faster? It might be, Arvito. It just might be, but I like this guy. I like this one, so that's how the loot fairy goes. I didn't leave drones. You scared me, Lord. I have all of my drones, and I have my Nice try, Lord. Trying to get me there, bruh. Oh, I have skill points that are unused? Oh, because I finished the thing. That was a good one, though, Lord. Hey, I can chat. I can fly the Sarathiel now. Did my orders sell? Do I have... Oh, my Plex didn't all sell, chat. It's 50 billion ISK. I'm only up to 15 billion. Okay. If I can get a Sarathiel by the time I can... I didn't jettison it. I didn't jettison anything, Will. I jettisoned nothing. I'm going to put these back into the station to lock in the loot because we just got absolutely hit with some good old-fashioned goodies. This means that... Oh, this is my... I have some ice mining stuff here from back in the day, chat. Man, I have such a hard time learning streak switching from Echoes to Online. But Echoes is a bad game, so you're going to fully enjoy playing EVE Online, baby. This is one of my old ice mining spots that I never use anymore, y'all. So, you're going to absolutely have a great time doing it. A great time doing it. Okay, let's do it. I realized I was in the wrong scenes. Y'all couldn't see some stuff there either, so, you know. There's a difference between rolling a 1 and rolling a 20, and you're right, 10-4. And we done did. We done did. So, I hope you're seeing how easy this is, y'all. So, new ships unlocked. Let me see which one. Let's say, ooh. If I can get a Sarathiel by the time our next subathon is, I will fly one. Okay, I will fly one. A good old-fashioned... I will fly Sarah, and I will help her to see how good it can be. So, I think I have over 6 million unused skill points. What? 6 milli? Just in case I need to train into something fast. I mean, that's fair, Quaz. That's a fair point, you know? That makes me sense. Well, you're scaring me, buddy. Okay, all right, y'all, let's see it. We got a Carby disc, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good old-fashioned Karen. Let's go right this way. Let's go right this way. Let's lock this guy up immediately. Let's call our drones out. Carby disc is here. We're going to get ready to get... And there's the damage immediately coming in. Throw the drones out. Throw the drones out right onto this. We're going to get a little bit close to this. Let's orbit. Let's get this and do this right, okay? That's fine. That's fine. Let's keep going towards this. Let's loot this guy. And we want to get close to this, and the drones will auto-attack this guy. Even though I'm not in range, this is another really excellent point about this. The drones will auto-attack the Carby disc if the Carby disc even tries to hit me. So that's good, because it's not within 38. 38 is when we can get this going. So let's loot this really, really quick, and then we're going to go after this Carby disc. Now, we're going to try to do the thing where you go around it, because we don't want it to approach the edge of the map. Y'all saw that before. It was very scary. So we got the loot, and that was even that was a 7 million box. What happened that first run? I feel like I missed a bioadaptive cache. I feel like I straight up didn't get a bioadaptive cache because I got 7 million ISK in the whole run. So just crazy. So we're going super fast now. This thing's about to die. I'm actually going to reapproach the gate because it's about to die. And even if I take half health here, it's not going to kill me. So let's just get right on top of this. Let's orbit this at like 500 just to have some transversal against this scary mob, just to have a little bit. And then it's about to die. And the light drones did it. Sub 5-minute abyssals. Sub 5. I got my first Gila the other day. Yo, congrats. That's great. Let's reload this. Shift R. Bring them back, baby. Bring them back. Bring them back. Reload. Return. Bring them. Let's look at the gate. The abyss, by the way... The abyss is beautiful. Use your Helldivers 2 mandated 10 seconds of free time to enjoy the scenery, ladies and gentlemen. The Abyss is gorgeous, okay? You don't do Abyss on stormy days, that's fair. That's, you know, it is thundering outside. I don't know. So, right about that. Did I just get a back-to-back Karen room? Chat, the devs are watching and they want my blood, okay? The devs are watching and they want me to be killed. They want me to be unalived, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go right for this guy. I'm gonna go right for this. The FELTs is getting close to me, so we're gonna throw you on that. Bioadaptive is there. We're gonna throw the missiles onto you as well. This is the proper thing, is you have the faction missiles are going after the bioadaptive cache, okay? And the FELTs is getting the bulk of our damage. That way, we can get rid of this stupid little cruiser and stop his DPS on us. And then we just leave on the shields. I'm not worried about newts here. So I just leave the shields on so I don't have to think. It's brain dead. It's on, it's there. I don't have to worry about it. We can loot this, make sure all of our missiles are on the Carbidus. And it is, once we loot this, we're going to see about piloting our stuff into a different direction. Excellent, another 2 million. So that was the one from the first run. Where is this Carbidus? Okay, so it's up by the automata. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop ship, and go this way. You're gonna stopping your ship helps you turn a little bit faster. We might risk taking some damage here, but I'm gonna get way in front of this Carbidus right now so that I can stop going towards this automata suppressor because my drones are gonna take damage from that and I don't want that to happen, chat. Now again, Tech 2 drones do the most damage. That's what you wanna do. You want the Tech 2s. So we kill the FELTs, and now if I do this, you can see I'm now coming, I'm cutting in, Control D opens up this tactical map, chat. You can see I'm cutting in to go across from the Carbidus to make sure that we're good to go, and approach this. I actually missed a couple seconds here because I'm doing this slightly wrong because I'm doing this a little bit too slow, okay? Drones are in, reloaded. The moment I'm on this jump, I can do sub 5-minute runs. Tier 1 exotics. Do not turn on autopilot aura. I swear, do not do this. Goodness gracious. Tier 1 exotics, baby. And they damage my missiles. Correct. Yes, they do. They damage my missiles. You are correct about that, my friend. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, here we go, y'all. And an actual room. We're going to go in an opposite direction. The Devoteds are terrifying. Okay, these are the Lucifer mobs. These are the angels. These are very scary. The moment they get within range, we're going to give these guys a wide berth. You're going to notice that I was going right for these guys before. Not so this time. No. We're going to immediately go after these guys, and let's just lock this up. Start throwing all of our DPS onto one thing. These guys do damage. We're going to throw all of our stuff onto it. We're not going to split these up. We're not. We're going to go in an opposite direction and give them a very wide berth because they do a ton of damage. So we're going to just focus fire these down because we need to. I'm not going to split DPS. And this final one I am, though, just because I'm feeling like we're okay now that one died so fast. And let's approach this one. And look at that. Quarter health. Have I been to quarter health ever? Smashing me. I should not be approaching loot right now. Half health. Half health. For science, chat, for you. Scary. Should not be Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to overheat our crap. Actual fear. What did I tell you? Throw all of, yep, actual fear, y'all. Should not have gotten close to these guys. Should not have literally overheated the other direction. Might lose the worm. Actually might lose the worm, okay? Extremely frightened. No memes. Right now, extremely frightened. Literally overheat all of it. Okay, thank you. Goodness gracious. Don't split damage against the Lucids. What did you just learn? What did you just learn? Do not split damage against the angel mobs. Do not. Okay? You're welcome. Now, you're welcome because you learned it from me. We popped everything. Look, we're going to repair module. This costs repair paste and takes some seconds. Scary. So you right click it. You press repair all modules. We're going to wait to repair the shield booster until we have our shield back up. We're actually going to wait here because we've got 13 minutes. What do you do if you have a bad room? What do you do if you have a mistake room? Now, we popped our hard shell, so we heal up stuff. If you have a bad room like we just did, we're going to get our shields back up. We're going to repair all of our modules. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to get back to full. We're going to get our cap full, and we're going to repair our stuff with nanite repair paste. We're not going into the next room until we repair everything up. Okay, good. Stop it. Health is full. And repair. Okay. Repair all modules. Anything else take any damage. Looks good. Looks like it's just, and look, it's repairing. So it cost nanite repair paste. That's how you do that. That's how you did this. And this is also, this is an origin. Oh, that's the last room, chat. That's the last room. So, also, you're going to pay attention to what the last room is. You know what? Just in my shame, I'm going to use my repair paste on that, even though I don't have to. Sheesh. Yeah, we got a decayed stasis webifier. Not terrible, but 200,000 is, yeah, it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Let's see what else we got there. 6 million blows, but that's fine. It is what it is. All right, once this abyssal trace leaves, we're going to go back in. Listen, somebody dropped, Arvito dropped a mobile depot here to let me know that he knows where I am. Congrats, Arvito. Congrats. Okay. Crazy. Let's do it again. Arvito, get rid of that. Yes, thank you, Arvito. Arvito, get rid of that mobile depot, dude. People can scan that crap. If you're gonna be here, get rid of the mobile depot, bro. Come on. He drops a mobile. Come on. Arvito, you're debating me. The mobile depot means I can't use this. Get rid of it, you bag of memes. You giant bag of memes. Look at this. I can't use this. 1,000 kilometers. Arvito. Arvito, listen. Listen. You think you can do this to me, bro? Get rid of that mobile depot. Okay, I can't use this because of your mobile depot, Arvito. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Where, bro, going back in high sec? I'm in high sec right now, yes. Could you please teach me how to use the new compare tool? I literally don't know. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to go get it. Good. Yeah, please remove it. I'm gonna have to see. I don't like it. The new compare tool. I don't like it. It's like missing the stuff I'm used to, you know? Sneeze or something. I'm gonna have to do a freaking guide on this or something, dude. It doesn't look, I'm not used to it, chat. I'm not used to it, okay? Arvito, did you get your mobile depot out of there? Correct, deck, exactly, yes. It also had bad call names. Put it in vertical mode. Let's see, chat. I mean, sure. The other one was so easy to use. This is visual. What's with the empty space, bro? Like, I get it. I mean, this is cool. Showing missile launcher operation, blah, blah, blah. I don't hate it. It's just interesting. I mean, the green is the highest one. And look, I like that it shows you skills. That's kind of cool. Okay. It's good. I just need to get used to it. It's just another thing to get used to. Whenever you change a UI, I'm like, what is this for? What do I have to do? Arvito! Arvito! I'm killing your mobile depot. I'm gonna destroy this. You don't get rid of this right now. I'm going. You're hurting the stream. Why is your buzzard so far? Get rid of that. I am going to murder it. And you know what? I'm going to incur Concord. If you don't get rid of this mobile depot, I'm killing you. Okay? If you don't get rid of that mobile depot right now, I'm ending your life as well. Okay? Okay, got it. Good. I'm glad we have an understanding. Good. Okay. I will incur Concord and get that kill. I will do it. Don't think I won't. All right, y'all. The Lucifer mobs are scary. Okay? So that's all. Bruh. We got another one, baby. All right, let's. Oh, we're in a speed cloud too. Look at me. We hit a speed cloud. That's why I'm going so freaking fast, dude. Throw the drones on this right away. Throw the drones on this right away. That's why we went so fast, dude. What the heck? That, by the way, chat. We're gonna look at that in just a sec. You just saw why I never, and I mean never, use a micro warp drive in the abyss. You just saw why. You just saw why. Let me show you why in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. So this cloud, this like kind of white greenish thing is a speed cloud. I went from 1,000 to like 5K. There's an edge to the abyss. There's an end to it. If this is the gate, right? If you're, this looks kind of sexual. This is this right here, right? If you zoom out, you die. I've been in a micro warp drive and gone from 2K to 10K and my ship is dead. I'm never using a micro warp drive into the abyss. This is T1 exotics and a worm, baby. Let's start approaching this again. Let's start approaching this gate because we're about to end. And I want to get the timing down really excellently here on this Carbidus. We'll turn this off. We'll bring you in. Turn this up. Excellent, excellent. Approach it, approach it. Look at the Carbidus explode. Look at it! Look at the kaboom! Yeah! I love killing these things, Chandler. It makes me very, very, very happy. I feel you were underestimating my sneakiness, sir. I gotta go watch Mr. Deeds again. Sheesh. Settings icon in the upper left corner when invert mode, when show only differs. Oh, thank you, Jane Lucid. Bless you, bless you. 10K is wild. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Lucids. Lucids aren't super scary, Jen. Lucids aren't super scary. I say that, but I'm just gonna like give them the respect that I think they need, and we're just gonna do this. Okay. I'm splitting damage on these. Pretty sure I'm not. Pretty sure I am. These I don't split damage. Let me lock this up. Let me use my alt left arrow key. I'm not splitting damage. They just die immediately. So let's just go right for this. We'll turn our shield thing on. We'll go right. We'll go right for this bioadaptive right here, baby. Right here. Yes, sir. Boom, boom. Good, good, good. We put all the drones on that. Let's put the missile damage on this guy. They do some decent DPS, but I'm confident in my abilities to kill these guys. The Lucifer mobs are the scariest ones. These Lucids do damage, but they're not like, oh my god, I'm going to die. Please stop. You know, so... All right, let's loot that guy and approach. Easy, like I said, y'all. It's just, let's turn that off. Let's reload, bring these back. The Abyss is one of those activities you can do in EVE that it helps you so much to learn the game. Hoodrat, thank you for being a Twitch.
Prime, out of your mind. It was some time ago, but I'm telling you now, thank you for that.
I've been locked in, Hoodrat. I'm locked in. Thank you for that, Hoodrat. Thanks. Lost my first skill like that. Went out of the boundaries. That's what I'm saying, Ritz. Exactly. All right, we have another lucid room. I'm just not going to be afraid of this, and I'm just going to go right for the bioadaptive. We have a chance at a sub 4. We have a sub 4 coming in, so I'm going to go right for this. I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to immediately start throwing my drones out at this, and let's do you fight this one, you fight this one. You do this just because I messed up my groups already. That's totally fine. Let's go right here. I'm just going to split deeps. Good, good. Let's loot this guy. Everything's working. Drones, and these you want to split drones on. Okay. So the Lucid Room and the T1, you want to split your drones up because they're going to die so fast anyway, and you can out-heal this. Now, I do have the Tech 1 Healy Boy on this right now. Yep, we're going to have to go back to the station again because I have too much ammo. Let's throw all of our missiles onto the final Aegis. Aegis, let's orbit this at 500. Orbit this at 500, and there it is. This is going to be, this is an origin conduit. Once the drones are in, we are good to go. Once the drones are in, I'm clicking this. We're going to see which one this is. And that is a sub 5. Sub 5. Let the ISK per hour. Hello, baby. I'm going to dock it up. Let's see what we got here. Calm Darks. Calm Exotics, got some Firestorms out of that. Nice. What's taking up so much inventory? Is it our ammo? Yeah, we have too much ammo, I think. Because I need to get less ammo inventory so I can stay out longer. Another 11 million. That was 2 runs, too. So we had some really lucky runs the 3rd and 4th back because I got like 17, 16, and this entire run I got 11. So there's some RNG involved for sure. And it's all about how much this is worth. See? The T3 being worth only 200,000 blows. Sucks. Only 200k. Only 200k. You might even want to make a T3 ship that can fly those just so you can try to like recoup some costs. You know what I mean? Drag this in here and all of this. We have 2 more runs to go for the Calm Exotics. Calm Exotic. Let me see if I have any more in here. Nope. Tranquil Exotic. Nope. Yeah, I have some ore in there from like years ago. What the heck? Who runs T3s? That's why the price is so bad. That's probably why Car does. That's probably why. So, Just have to do Abysses because your Abyss videos. Nice. You're doing Tranquil Gamma in a Thrasher. Nice, dude. I like it. We like to hear it. I love it. Your vids help me a lot with knowledge and confidence. I got you, Joshua. Joshua, can we get some 07s for Joshua? Trying out the Abyss for the first time. Being brave. Going in there, learning how to play EVE. Oh, you get an 07 directly from me, Joshua, and from the chat. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the videos. It's good to have you here, Joshua. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, for being around. My neck cracked so much. My ancestors felt it. Thank you, thank you, Joshua, for being here. Let's do 2 more of these runs. Calm Exotics channel. Let's do it. So it's something to be said that I'm not even factoring in the ISK that we've been gaining by the Calm Exotic filaments that we've been looting. We've been using those. We came out here with 13, but we've done like 20 filaments worth of runs by the end of this. So I did not, Trevor. I did not. I totally did. Totally did. Lucid Watchman. I'm going literally the other direction. Literally the other direction. Okay, we are going to try to lock this up if we can. That Lucid Watchman is getting immediately poked. FELT's Lancer is going to be last. That Lucid Watchman is going to be nah. We're going to throw all of our drones onto this right now. I can't use my missiles yet, and there goes the thing. Lucid Watch. I think this is a lot of damage. I don't remember. I just get scared when, oh no, I think I'm good. I thought this was a Lucifer mob. We're good. We're good. I'm going to kill this one first still, but I'm not scared of it anymore. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Let's go get the bioadaptive. I thought it was a Lucifer mob. Oof. I see Lu, and my dyslexia sees Lu and goes,
It's the devil.
I'm like, I mean, we have to, gotta be careful here. Let's loot this bioadaptive and keep it going. Oh, I am at, just chat, I am at a ton of damage right now. Was I right? I was right, chat. That Lucid Watchman was doing way too much damage to me. That was, so I was wrong about me being right. That it was it was a mob I should have respected. That's what I'm like trying to say. And I didn't respect it, and then I freaking was at half health. So that's my mistake. That's what happens, baby. That's what happens. So we got a super title. Nice. Those are Lashak, I think. Pretty sure that's Lashak level. Let's turn these off. Those are in. Everything's reloaded, and jump. Jump. What do you do with T2s? I'm convinced they're useless. Too hard for frigates to be worth it, too cheap for cruisers, and destroyers are trash. You might not do T2s. That's all. Well, your wish is my command. Here we go, chat. I had to talk about it. We got E-War 2. We're going after the Sword Spine first. Sword Spine is happening. Yes, first. No, stop. I have to, because this stupid thing is stopping me from blocking it up. All right, let's just call these out, and whichever one's first. Sword Spine's first. Sword Spine's first. All DPS, ready to go. These things, and there's a freaking thing right there too. And here comes the damage, y'all. We're gonna not split up stuff. We're gonna take that first, and then we're hitting this Medusa. Medusa is next. These Lucifer mobs are horrifying, and one is webbing me. The Echo's first. JK, Web is first. Web is first. Scared out of my mind right now by these webs. Let's head back to this thing, and then we're gonna get this bioadaptive. We're gonna go towards the bioadaptive cache right now. I do see this thing happening, chat. I see it. We just have to kind of chill here for a sec. I think we're okay. Our damage is not going down too much because these are just not the big damage kind. So I think we're Gucci. This is still stopping me from targeting stuff too far away, so I'm gonna hold off on this final missile. A little bit of fear. More than a little bit of fear, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, so let's reload our stuff. Let's turn this off. Let's throw these out. Let's have this go right out after this. Turn this off. Whew, okay. The Lucifer mobs always scare me because they just do a ton of damage. We're gonna use our drones to pop this so we don't waste the ammo. We're gonna go loot this guy. Let's turn off the afterburner. I like the speed that the worm is doing the abyss. Can we talk about this? The Gila just feels very slow. It feels clunky, and I like that the worm is like, hit this, hit that, hit this. I like how fast that is. It really makes it gives me some good dopamine hits. You know what I'm saying, chat? I like that. T2 and the Hawk works really nice. I think I did a T2 Hawk the other day. I think I did those. Is that the T2 this? It's the T2 missile frigate? I think I did T2s and Hawks. We had a couple scary rooms, but we still were able to do it. Lucid Escort, Lucid Aegis. Let's just, let's treat this with slight respect. Slight respect. Because we did get damaged by the Lucids before, right? But I don't see any newts here. We're just going to immediately lock these up. 38, whenever these are in range. 38, there it is, boop. And we are going to split up the damage here. Keep it going. Let's get close to this. And let's throw the missiles onto this guy. Okay, stop. You're stopping moving. We have drone missiles. This is the way to do it, y'all. Just taking all of the explosions. I like how the explosions look, but man, I can't zoom in on my ship, dude. I can't see anything. Loot that. Nice. Oh, it's just the Damavic. Never mind. Damavics are kind of meh. We got a bunch of blueprints from this one, though. Sick. I accept all the drones on this Lucid escort now. Everybody on the old Lucid. Good, good, good. And now everybody is on this. Let's orbit the, this guy. Let's orbit this guy like 500. Get nice close. That was great. Easy peasy. Bring the drones in. Bring them in. Don't need to loot anything else. The other caches just don't have enough. They're just not there. That was a sub. That was sub 5. Drones in, reloaded. That was sub 5. If you can do like 17 runs in an hour, and if you can get like 10 to 11 per hour, I hope you're getting it. I hope you're understanding. Like you could, if you get lucky, you could get like 150 plus million ISK an hour. This is stupid. I have very good skills. Died in Aces, Faces, Rocket Hawk almost immediately. We almost died in our Hawk Fit in T2s. I was doing them in like 15 minutes. I wouldn't do it. I would do this. Because it's not about can you do T2s. What it's about is how do you get a really good quality ISK per hour. And this is borderline easy. You know, like I am flying through this. And I'm actually losing time because I have to go approach the Abyssal Trace. So I love the difference in EVE Frontier to EVE Online with the flight. See how I just like turned around about face to like on a dime? I like that EVE Frontier, the ships are like this. One of the most interesting things we learned about EVE Frontier is the more your cargo fills up. Ooh, Lashak, I'm actually going to go right for this guy. Let's go for the bioadaptive first, actually. And let's turn this on. I like an EVE Frontier, the more cargo you get, the higher the mass of your ship is, the harder you have turning. Isn't that interesting? In EVE Frontier, if you loot a bunch of stuff, your cargo fills up and you have to turn slower. Isn't that fun? I think that's sick. Nico, it's good to see you. Welcome in, my friend. We're doing Ooh, I'm taking some damage from this Lashak, bruv. I need to, remember I said this was easy and not to, jeez, chat. All right, well, I'm going right towards it. Don't do what I'm doing, chat, and loot first. If you're in alpha skills, I'm just so brave. Dracovic BP is big pick. Big pick, yes, sir. We still survived. Still Gucci. Come back. Come back. Heal up, you know the drill. Orbit it, look at it, okay? Let's turn off the afterburner because we don't need to use the cap. We're waiting for our health to get full. Even though we went to half health, chat, we were still able to easily take out that room. Dracovic BP is big. I'm going to craft one of those puppies. That was a big thing in a game called Jumpgate. I totally agree. I'm doing them in 10-ish minutes, probably not the best. I just like the thrill of zipping around. Yes, yes, totally agree. What do we got? We got ooh, this thing is scary. I'm going to give this thing its birth. We actually have a speed cloud as well. This is a, if you get close to it, it ends your life. That is what this mob does. The Strike Grip Battle Cruiser Tessera is what that does. If it gets close to you, it kills you. Okay, so we're gonna go in the other direction with an afterburner on. My first ever Abyss death was to this mob right here, because it gets really close to you and it just pokes you in the mouth, that's all. So I'm just gonna leave this on because there's no newts and I just don't want to think about it. I'd like to do this. There's a way of thinking that I do with Eve, which is, if the threat of nuding isn't there, and I'm cap stable, leave your crap on. Just leave it on. Because I don't have to think, did I turn it on? It's just another thing to not have to worry about, okay? This is, look at this rogue drone nasty freaking thing. Look at this guy, dude. Look at this guy. Taking some damage. What a dummy for fighting me. What a poop nose. What a silly nerd right here. And look, pop, quarter health. Because look, the transversal, you got behind me. So the transversal, I wasn't perpendicular to him. The moment he's right behind me, he pokes me for a quarter of my health, right? See it? Yeah, I can't use the naughty words because I'm on twitch.television and they'll get mad at me, so I have to call him grade school things. So once he's down to, I could have actually come to it a little bit sooner, but Hornet, poor guy. Move drone, extra. Call me Lecrae, chat, because I need extra. We're going to move that to the extra group because we're going to get that repaired. Now I won't call it out. Ooh. Little roly boy, little roly poly, some decayed entropics. That's not terrible. That's $1 million. 1.4 million. So now look, this damage drone is in this group. We won't call it out again. I wasn't even looking at that drone, dude. I would have lost that drone, but again, it's just another couple million. Not a problem. Was that the last room? Nope, this is the last room. FELT's not super worried, so I think I just run right towards it and do it. Okay, I think we just go right towards these guys. We'll go towards this and we'll see if I can... Yeah, I just want to lock y'all up immediately. We'll start poking that. Good. Keep this in range. All drones. Cruisers. Yeah, the FELTs are easy. Cruisers, you focus fire all DPS. Most frigates, you're going to spread out the damage to kill them because it's just better application that way. We learned this the hard way. We died in a T6 Ishtar. That was a sad day, chat, you know, but hey. I do it for you, chat. I do it for the science. Then the Lucifer mobs, you're going to absolutely focus the daggum fire on, okay? So this might be our last run, I think. I mean, look, we got a ton of red loot in here. Calm Gamma. Unless I get more calm. No, I don't get more calm exotics. He's yellow boxing, so he's going to be poking my drone soon. That should be fine, though. We're almost there. And he's not going to be able to hit me here. I like to orbit the central thing. I like to orbit the central conduit at 2500 if there's nothing going on, because I don't have to think, where am I in relation to the abyss? It's a way of thinking that I like to describe as I'm super ADD and I want to think about less things, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to like, am I shooting him or are my drones alive? The rest, leave the rest of it on, dude. Am I getting neuted? No, this is a worm. This is a T1 exotic abyss in a worm, okay? We make about 100 to 120 million ISK an hour depending on what's up. Turn this off. This is the Origin conduit. Drones are in. Our inventory is almost full. Ladies and gentlemen, what a stream. What a great time. I'm ready to die, chat. I'm ready to die. Y'all ready? Let's overheat it. Overheat everything. Ready? Let's see it. Do it. Try it. See if you can. You suck at ganking. Bunch of yellow catalysts showing up, trying to mess. GF and local. Let this be the day that you almost ganked Captain Wormy Boy. GF, ladies and gentlemen, how dare you try to mess with it, okay? And you know what the best thing is? I'm just going to sign off and I'm going to haul this on my other character that they don't know what it's named. Amazing! An absolute win! Now, this needs to be said, okay? Let's actually talk about why we were able to do that, okay? We were able to do that because I overheated. I immediately aligned and warped out, and I overheated my health module. If they locked me, if they started doing damage, that was the only way we were gonna get out of there. The only way. Okay, we overheated our stuff. That's how. So in 45 million ISK in like 40 minutes. And we got unlucky on a bunch of those drops. Pretty great. Ladies and gentlemen, let's repair this worm. GFs and local, we laugh at the silly high sec gankers trying to mess with ya boy. Ladies and gentlemen, what a stream. Thank you for being here. Shots, it's good to see a Twitch.
Primed. Out of your mind. That's
right. Prime sub, pick him up. Put him down. That's right. I'll buy a Drake BBC off you. I got you. Don't worry, Alberto. I got you. Chat, thanks for being here tonight. Had a great time. Real awesome hanging out with y'all tonight. That's going to do it for the stream, but don't bounce. No, don't bounce, because we are going to raid the good stuff. Thank you for being here, Chris. God bless you, Colonel. Everybody chill out for just a sec. We're going to raid out the category. I'm not going to TwitchCon. Okay. Can you pause, Laura? We're going to raid out in just a second. I need to talk about something. I'm never going to TwitchCon. I'm never going to TwitchCon. I am not wasting my money going to a convention where every single time I see TwitchCon, somebody got roofied, boys and girls alike. There's nothing but drama. A lot of cringe crap going on. I'm not going to TwitchCon. I've never been. I have no desire to go. I'll see you at FanFest. I'll see you at PAX East. Okay? I'll see you at conventions. That's bait. That are worth our money. There's nothing to do at TwitchCon except for get drunk and hang out with people. And I use people lightly. You know, okay. Let's go to FanFest then. I had a great time shaking everybody's hand, seeing you at the parties. I was eating breakfast on the last day at FanFest, and I looked, and some dude had a laptop, and he kind of looked down, and I walked up to him. I go, "What's up, man? Hey, I know you play Eve. You mind if I sit down?" He goes, "Sure, Loru." He knew who I was. He knew who I was. And he was like, "Sure, Loru." I was like, "You want a sticker?" He goes, "Yeah. And he took a sticker and he put it right on his laptop. He goes, "What'd you get?" I go, "Salmon, bagel, coffee, donut." He goes, "That's what I got." I go, "Great minds think alike." I could tell that he was like very socially like introverted. And you know that he left and told all of his friends. He told all of his buddies. You know what I'm saying? It was really funny. And as he was leaving, he goes, "Hey, thanks for, thanks." And he just leaves. I didn't even get a chance to see him. I was like, "Goodbye, friend." You know, that more of this. Those interactions are not going to happen at TwitchCon because everyone's going to be too hungover. Everybody's going to be like, "Oh, YouTuber." It's too much cringy, weird stuff. So I'm never going to TwitchCon, chat. I'm never am. And Twitch is, by the way, Twitch is, I've said this forever. Twitch is dying. Can you guys follow me on Kick? Okay. Listen, the site that's most similar to Twitch is Kick. And Twitch is unironically just continuing to go down, 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 down. And as I'm looking at this as a marketer and as a professional, and I'm looking at which of the websites are going to go the way of MySpace first. YouTube, Kick, brand new, tons of funding, not going anywhere. Twitch, every single time you see them in the news, they're trending about some new negative thing. All it takes is one Amazon executive to go, which line item, why is line item 5,079 worth like 0.0001% of our revenue, having all the negative news? Can you destroy it? Cut it out. That's what happens at companies like Amazon. Follow me on Kick. I don't know what's going to happen with Twitch. Thanks. That's a Kick follow, Nody. Bless you, my friend. I want you all to be able to engage us on the platforms you want. And the one that's most like Twitch is Kick. So follow us there. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's raid. I literally made his day. And I'm happy to say that I made his day because, y'all, I want to be able to continue playing with y'all and having a good time. Thanks for the Kick follows. Bless y'all. Bless y'all. Let's see who we can raid. Ghosty's up. We can raid Ghosty. Morty Snurd. You know, I don't know who this is, and I don't recognize their name. What are we doing, Morty? Morty. Rando trash day. What to do, my man? Listen, chat. I don't recognize this guy. I don't recognize his name. We're gonna go raid. Morty Snurd is his name. Make sure that when you go there, you type Loru raid. Yeah. No matter where you are, follow us to this guy's channel. You're going to follow him. Following's free. Thank you all of you for the Kick follows. Bless you. We're going to see y'all there. Type Loru raid. Yeah. Speaking of making people's days, let's go make Morty's day, ladies and gentlemen. Had a great time hanging out with y'all tonight. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early for the Friday Fleet. We'll see you soon. Had a great time with you tonight, chat. More night streams coming. More goodies coming. We'll see ya next time. Loru raid. Yeah.